the cap to now former Gator center Micah Hanlockton. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealership. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be Jacksonville's #1 Buick GMC dealer. How do they earn that? By treating you right. I was just in there. I promise you they treated me right. They'll always treat you right. Courtesy, respect, and fairness. That sounds like a cliche, but it really is part of Nimnick's treating you right guarantee, and I'm an example of it. I love going over there, and I really do trust them. So if you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle or a new vehicle, head to Nimnick today. Better selection, better prices. Who delivers both? Nobody but Nimnick. Head there today. GMC, we are professional grade.
Save up to $400 on Browning gun safes right now at Green Acres Sporting Goods. During the Browning tax refund rebate, get up to $400 back on select safes, built to protect your firearms, valuables, and peace of mind. Green Acres is Northeast Florida's largest Browning dealer, with the selection ready for you today. But don't wait. This offer ends April 30th. Shop now at greenacresporting.com and take advantage before it's gone.
You know what homeowners in Northeast Florida don't want to deal with? 3 phone calls in the same week. One because the drain won't drain, one because the septic system is acting up, and one because the AC decided summer vacation started early. That's why homeowners keep one number saved in their phone: Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Clogged pipes, septic problem, AC blowing warm air. One call brings the right team to your door. Plumbing, septic, air conditioning, all handled by one trusted crew. Call 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation, time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know what?
Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth. Rise and shine. Coogan's go time on a Monday morning. It's an Next Gen Roofing Monday. We'll raise the roof and get this week off to a slam-banging start. We start with the green jacket not having to be resized. Man, it was a roundabout way to get there, wasn't it? Masters this weekend, and it was, let's just say, tumultuous. It looked, for a large portion of Sunday, that the storyline written of this year's Masters, while it would feature a large amount of attention on the winner, it looked like, no, the storyline was going to be, boy, Rory McIlroy sure blew another one this weekend. Going into Saturday with a record-setting 6-shot lead, it was gone by the end of Saturday afternoon. And then yesterday, he came stumble-bumming out of the gate again, Rory McIlroy. Just couldn't get to cruising altitude. Before you know it, you look up after about the 7th hole? He made a bogey. He was 9 under par. He was 2 out of the lead. In fact, he was 3rd or 4th place at one point. But ultimately, he kept firing away. He kept peppering away. Rory McIlroy did something this weekend that the other dudes just couldn't do. I'll more on that in just a second. And just kept applying the pressure. Just kept the pressure on these lesser golfers who haven't been in this vice grip as often, who were not ready to win their major. Talking to you, Cam Young. Fought back from desperate situations early in the Masters tournament. But Cam Young had a 2-shot lead there, man, and then he went like bogey, 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 and they just, the course had some bogeys for him. The putts were hard to get him to fall. They did make it a lot more receptive. We left you here on Friday saying, gosh, the final score may be what it sits at after round 1, which was 5 under par, but Augusta definitely softened up the greens for those dudes and let them, let them be more receptive. So the scoring was there. You had to play really, really good pinpoint golf. And Rory McIlroy, maybe necessarily didn't do that for 72 hours, but he did enough. And we saw by the end of the 4 days why numbers 1 and 2 are numbers 1 and 2. It didn't feel like Rory McIlroy or Scotty Scheffler, either one in particular, played great golf this weekend. That's maybe not fair when a guy shoots a 65 on Saturday like Scheffler did, when a guy takes a historic lead into round 3 like Rory did. But they were able to just survive, outsteady. It would have been easy for Rory McIlroy to pack it up, man, and it kind of felt that. You looked at his face, I darn near started to feel sorry for him, and I was not pulling. I wasn't rooting for Rory McIlroy and watching the Masters. I don't dislike Rory. I wasn't rooting against him, but there was a whole line of people there giving chase that I would have rather seen win. But he pulled off the shots when he had to, gave himself a nice cushion so that he could bogey 18 and still win the Masters for a second year in a row. So after waiting all of those years to finish off the career Grand Slam, he's now got another Masters in his pocket. Scottie Scheffler may be world number 1. And when all's said and done, he may write a little more successful career novel than Rory McIlroy. But Rory is finding a Hall of Fame groove here that's going to serve him well under the guidepost of golf history. His Masters win yesterday, 6th major championship now. Won the Masters twice last year in this. Won the PGA in 2012, 2014. Won the U.S. Open in 2011. You won the Open, the British Open Championship 2014. So think about where Rory, we said he was, 25 years old, 35 years old? The last major he won before winning last year at Augusta was 2014. That would have been 11 years previous. He was a mid-20s golfer who had already captured 4 majors, and then he just went neutral. And he sat there on 4 majors for over a decade. Responded, winning last year's Masters to finish off his career Grand Slam. He's now won it again. So, hey, don't be shy. Go win one more U.S. Open and one more British Open, and he'll be the owner of 2 career Grand Slams. And that certainly seems like a possibility for Rory McIlroy, who, it comes at you quick in golf. Couple of weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, Rory McIlroy's pulling out of Bay Hill with a back injury. Here he is. I didn't watch the ceremony at the end, so maybe somebody on the text line can what do you do when you won last year's Masters? Like, a big part of the ceremony is last year's champion takes the jacket and he puts it on this year's champion. I thought it'd be cool if Rory just strolled out there with his jacket on, take his jacket off, and then put his jacket back on. As Rory McIlroy. Listen, that took some toughness, man. I wasn't sure the kid had it in him. And that was some serious adversity. He was embarrassed Saturday. And he should be. He was embarrassed. He had an 8-shot lead over Cam Young going into Saturday. Cam Young was tied for the lead by the end of the day. He blew an 8-shot lead. Scottie Scheffler was out of the golf tournament. He was even par through 2. Rory was 12. He was out of the golf tournament. Until he wasn't. Until they went and shot 7 under on Saturday. Rory stumbled along. Even, I believe, came back a shot to 11 under par. So there's Scheffler even within 4 as yesterday started. Rory did one thing better than all of them, and better than Scottie Scheffler in particular, and it's why he won the Masters and why Scottie didn't. It's as simple as that. And I'll circle back to that next segment as we talk Masters golf today, the first major going to Rory McIlroy. And it was a heck of an exciting, I'll say this about Rory, gagging it away on Saturday made it very exciting for the next round and a half. By the time you got to the back nine Saturday and then all day Sunday, the storylines were thick and juicy, man. 4, 5, 6, 7 guys within a couple of shots of the lead late on a Sunday afternoon. Some big names too now. When your ultimate final leaderboard, they're saying 6-stroke lead on the thing. Yeah, I know how to do math. I know he had a 6-shot lead on Saturday going into Saturday. Yeah, I get that. He had an 8-shot lead over Cam Young. Pay attention. Move along with me. He had an 8. Cam Young was 4 under par after 2 rounds. Rory McIlroy was 12 under par after 2 rounds. And after round 3, they were tied. So 12 minus 4, almost dead gum positive is 8. I realized it was 6 over who was in second, but those guys are non-factors and no-shows. And in fact, it's hard to even remember who they were if you don't look at the final pairing to be your guide. So to blow a 6-shot lead and come back and win it is almost more impressive than just cruising to an 8-shot victory. Maybe not quite, but certainly builds a little tougher golf skin, that's for sure. It's not unlike the Jags-Chargers playoff game. Rory did a Jags-Chargers playoff game only the Jags never took the lead. But basically, Rory's Jags playoff game was like Saturday, Sunday. Just got barraged by about 6-8 scores and then came back to win on Sunday. So there you go. First major championship goes to Rory McIlroy. And again, there is one big reason that Rory won the Masters this year. One area, everything else being equal, that he pulled away from the field. And it was on display almost every day. So there's that. All right. I've quibbled with the national media trying to own a scoop on Travis Hunter. This thing has kind of stunk to me all along. I've got, columnists and writers for places like NFL.com who haven't been to Jacksonville in 41 years. They watch a press conference, they draw their own conclusions, and then they report as true, quote-unquote, facts. Travis Hunter's now a full-time cornerback. I see how they're already kind of tabling that a little bit. Like now, because there was nothing in the post of Travis Hunter will be a full-time cornerback, also be a part-time receiver with as much as blah, blah, blah. No. They didn't present it that way, did they? I forget the first guy, and then Ian Rappaport, Mr. Johnny Hop on the train. Oh, there's another Jaguars press conference. Let me report a breaking news. Nobody down at the stadium, no one within the organization, and I'll take it a step further, no one has told Ian Rappaport. No one has said anything about Travis Hunter's percentage of offensive plays. They just haven't said it to a person. Nobody knows the answer to that question. They've intimated that you can look at the depth chart. You can see where the bigger needs are. His use as a full-time starting cornerback would be more pressing than his use as a full-time starting receiver. We get all that. The team itself is trying to decide. Now, they did say he'd play a lot more defense in practice. That's because last year he was trying to absorb and understand the offense. But these dudes who, just for the sake of thinking they can own a scoop, just flat out telling us how the Jags are going to use Travis Hunter is laughable. And by the way to own a scoop that no one really in the middle of April outside of Jacksonville even cares about. Congratulations, Rap Sheet. Good hard work. Way to hustle. Only person hustling harder than you is Diana Rossini, buddy. You're on top of it. So I bring all this up. Because lo and behold, who had a short little tweet yesterday? Guess who, gang? Travis Hunter. So Travis Hunter takes a look at the tweet that Ian Rappaport of the Jaguars are, Travis Hunter is going to be a full-time cornerback this year, and however he finished the tweet. So Travis Hunter just kind of jumped in and as a response. Now, who told you this with the emoji with the kind of fingers on the chin looking up to the sky? In other words, stay in your lane. What you even talking about? I'll give you a good one. Ask Travis Hunter how much he's going to play both sides and let me know the answer you're going to get. I don't know. That's the answer you'll get from Travis Hunter. I don't know why. It annoys me from this standpoint. The national media ignore us. We're ignored. Don't come bebopping in because we got a shiny object and having not come to Jacksonville in damn well over a year, try and inform people about the Jags and their plans with Travis Hunter. It's a joke. Rap Sheet on this one, you're a joke. Whoever the first guy was who quote reported it, you two are a joke. Be like me looking at the transcript, of a Baltimore Ravens press conference. And then going on the Twitter machine and breaking news about the Baltimore Ravens as I deduce just exactly what the Ravens were saying. I know they didn't actually say it, but here's what they said. I mean, that's what they're doing with the Travis Hunter. Mom's the word, really, with the Jags and Travis Hunter. James Gladstone was asked about Travis Hunter at the press conference last week when he and Liam Cohen met the media pre-draft luncheon. And it was just more in how is he doing health-wise as he recuperates from illness or injury.
Yeah, he'll be, for all intents and purposes, a limited participant throughout the offseason program with eyes on return to play at full tick in training camp.
That's all they're willing to say. It's going to be a work in progress. There could very well be games in 2026, depending on the game flow, injury situation, and other, that he plays more offense than defense. I doubt that'll very much happen. I just think that I think it dumbs down and minimizes what Travis Hunter is going to be to this football team. When you decide, yeah, he's going to be a full-time, there'll be a little package for him on offense. That intimates you'll play about 10% of the offensive snaps. You don't get to say, if you're a part-time something else, then you're not the full-time what you're telling me. And maybe it's just semantics, but it annoys me. Here's their out, the rap sheet and his minion. Here's their out. You ready? It's this one. The Jaguars this year intend to make Travis Hunter a full-time cornerback who will be a part-time receiver. But he can't be both. If you're playing offense 30, 40% of the snaps, you ain't full-time anything. It is not. Doesn't full-time by definition kind of imply that that's what you do? You don't do other things. You do that full-time. I don't know. It doesn't. It's really in the big scheme of things. It's not that important. It is just because I've sat here for 30 years and watched the national media and the lock and fours and rap sheets and all these guys just blow in and out, acting like they can own Jaguar scoops when they don't know what they're saying. It's slightly annoying, just slightly. Orange and Blue game in Gainesville over the weekend. John Sumrall gets first dress rehearsal of his 2026 Gators. Saw some things he really liked and saw some things that might make you a little bit nervous, but said something after in the press conference that if you're a Gator fan, after watching these, we just went through the beta line of head coaching head coaches. Yeah. Not a whole lot of testosterone in our last 3 or 4 coaches down in Gainesville. You're going to at least love when I tell you what John Sumrall said after the Orange and Blue game. So we'll dive into that just a little bit. The NBA season is over while the Major League Baseball season is just getting underway. Oh, it's going to be stressful here in studio. We don't have very many pressure points when it comes to the NBA, but we're going to have one around here for a couple of weeks. More on that as we move along as well. We're up and rolling. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Next Gen Roofing, local company, born and bred here in Jacksonville with a commitment to the community, and they can handle any and every roofing issue you have. Trust the local experts who are on your side. It's Next Gen Roofing and nextgenroofing.com.
Frank Franchi keeps it simple.
We get the picture.
Case Carline analyzes like a scientist.
He's next level genius.
Yeah.
It's the perfect mix for a great ride home.
Two of my favorite people in the world talking to each other.
The Franchi Show, afternoons on 1010XL. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Balancing books and the grind of daily practice is what it takes to be a scholar athlete. Wednesdays on The Frangie Show, kept healthy by
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists
and the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234.
on 1010XL.
Have you or someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI and all criminal offenses. I've been named the best DUI attorney in the state, and David has been named the best criminal defense lawyer in Jacksonville. In your battle with the justice system, there is only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645.
Don't miss Renewal by Anderson's 1 month only sale event. Buy one replacement window or door and get the second 40% off. Plus, enjoy 0 down, no payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. It's the perfect time to upgrade with windows engineered for strength, beauty, and energy-efficient performance. Designed for Florida's unique climate, our acclaimed impact windows help keep your home cooler, quieter, and more comfortable. Offer ends April 30th. Restrictions apply. Schedule your free consultation at bestwindowsflorida.com. License CGC 1527613.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, rolling lot bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
What if every day felt like a private resort in your backyard? Premier Outdoor Inc., Jacksonville's #1 pool builder in the 2025 Best of Bold City Awards, creates entire outdoor living spaces, not just pools, custom pools, heated spas, summer kitchens, cabanas, fireplaces, screen enclosures, and more. Veteran and first responder owned, turn your backyard into an unforgettable retreat. See what you could build at PremierOutdoorInc.net. Premier Outdoor Inc., a visionary of hardscapes and aquatics.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Your girl Diana Rossini once blew it big time on the Jags. They always get our stories wrong. That's what's so annoying about these national little quote-unquote pundits. Ian Rappaport, I better be careful. Ian Rappaport may come after me, want to fight me. What, anyone going to fight somebody a couple months ago, Ian Rappaport? Yeah? Well, 5'3" of them going to come to town and start kicking A?
Is he that short?
He is in my world. I have no idea. Jason Lockon 4, remember that idiot? You guys remember that? Jason Lockon liar. We called him straight to his face on the air. He once reported that Tom Coughlin was going to step out of the GM, the president of football operations, and replace Doug Marrone. I mean, flat out reported. These dudes report these things. Your girl Rossini reported flat out that Marrone was getting fired. I mean, they miss him left. That's separate from the Coughlin. This was years after before Marrone actually did. She was wrong on that one. Reported it. Maybe she got it from her boy up there in Tennessee, because I remember that report coming out when the Jags were in Nashville to play the Titans. Maybe it's just a little pillow talk. Hey, I hear the Jags are going to get rid of Doug. Good night, Diana. Good night, Shrek. Up is down, bro. All right, couple things here on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Gators play their orange and blue game this weekend. Here's the long and the short of it. Out of the first of all, some guys you're counting on didn't play. That's to be expected. Dallas Wilson in particular, the receiver. But it looks like a loaded receiver room. The transfer receivers flashed. Whether it was Singleton or Mays, they each had touchdowns. They each had big plays. The quarterback play was sketchy, man. The quarterback play was not good enough. Again, based on a quick snippet, because that's really what it is. It's not anything at all riding the game momentum and the highs and lows and the rhythms that you can get into. It's none of that. But for the first quarter and a half, the quarterback play looked, how should I say this? Terrible. Now, at the end of the day, the numbers had straightened out, and the quarterbacks each the quarterbacks each had their moments. I'm trying to pull up a daggum article that I was looking at. But then, ultimately, Tramel Jones Jr. for the Mandarin product had the better numbers, ultimately. And Aaron Philo after strike, I didn't see the game. I'm going by highlights. I'm going by posts. I'm going by, YouTube coverage. Shout out 1010XL YouTube team is down in Gainesville covering it up and down and sideways. If you want to take a gander at that at the 1010XL YouTube page, you will be informed and entertained. The running game never got going. The offensive line, now again, they're bouncing guys around. They're trying to look for things. But they didn't run the ball effectively. The offensive line, by all accounts, kind of got pushed around a little bit. But the receivers were good. They made grabs, and the quarterbacks, after kind of rough starts, got it going. I mean, how much credit do you get for a 72-yard touchdown pass when you hit a guy on a slant and he breaks free and he runs? Is that really indicating that your quarterback is? I don't know. It might be. You got to do everything in time, in timing to make things work. At the end of the day, with the convoluted scoring system, it was 45-45. Ultimately, that was the final score. Seems like making sense. I mean, if you're playing a spring game, you're kissing sisters, what we're doing here. As much news came off the field of the orange and blue game as on it. More on that in just a second. But it was a good introduction to John Sumrall, his staff, and his new Gators, which I believe includes 50 new players, to get a taste of what game day is like in Gainesville, from the Gator walk to, this singing of the alma mater. Philo and Jones, the offense as a whole, I would expect to look a lot more fluid, look a lot more in the same timing when we get closer to the regular season. And Coach Sumrall said after the game that this is just the next step. He had a really interesting quote. Let me see if I can find this here real quick.
Was that Philo or?
No, Sumrall. After this is it. Again, this gets you revved up if you're. It doesn't mean anything. Not saying this gets you extra points in the college football playoff poll rather. But after the game the other day, he said, "We gotta wake this beast up. It's time we woke this thing up. This is a sleeping giant. I'm telling you right now, it's not a matter of we're going to win here. It's how fast we're going to win. It's coming." Okay? Sumrall never an assistant in Florida, but not like he doesn't know about the Gators' winning tradition. You have to say it, used to be in the SEC. Conference and national championships were what you shot for every year in the swamp. It's been lost in recent years, but Sumrall doesn't just want to see it come back. He says it is coming back. We're going to win, is what he said after the game. Period in his story. We're going to win. This place is, how can you not? And then he talked about some of the other things that were percolating this weekend. Look, man, these dudes are doing some recruiting down there. I mean, they are immediately putting themselves in conversations, and they're keeping company that, slow, dim-witted Billy never could, and the guys before him were just, so flawed, Mullen and McElwain. It's just been a chow line of these dainty coaches we've hired. But Summerall's talking the talk. We'll see how they walk the walk when the football season starts. It's a much easier schedule than they've had the last few years. We'll get more into the nitty-gritty on the Gators' spring game. FSU not having a spring game, or we'd be happy to tell you about their details. But Mike Norvell, I think he's just like, I can't show these guys just how bad we actually are. I'm kidding, FSU fan, but I know that's how you feel out there too. I'm not going to lie on that. Gator baseball went to Athens and took on like a top 5 Georgia Bulldogs and beat them 2 out of 3. That Florida baseball team has been really, really weird. I mean, they're 10-1 now against ranked teams. But yeah, they got a bushel of losses. They've lost to unranked conference teams. They lost to non-conference unranked opponents. You're talking about a team that has swept FSU in Miami but lost to JU this year. It's been that kind of a up and down weird year, but to in conference, go on the road to Athens and take 2 out of 3 from the Dogs. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty much a weekend mission accomplished for the Gator baseball program. Take a quick time out. We're back with more. We're just getting up and rolling. Thanks for being with us. It is a Next Gen Roofing Monday on 1010XL.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. We love winning, and 1010XL wants you to win our contests. We also like to share the winning. That's why we ask you to wait 30 days to win again so others get a chance to have the winning feeling. Find complete contest details at 1010XL.com.
Hi, I'm Amber Frangie. By now, you've heard the story. How I heard about how much weight some of my dad's friends at the radio station lost with Awaken 180, so I wanted to try it myself. Well, the truth is, it's really incredible. I just met with my Awaken 180 coach, and I've now lost more than 150 pounds. That is a real number, not an exaggeration. Some of you may think, wow, if she lost that much, how much had she gained? Well, that's a story for another day. But what I can tell you is Awaken 180 has changed my life, and maybe saved my life. I thought I might have been at a point of no return, but with Awaken 180, you never are. There's no medications, no fad diets, just a coach you meet with weekly who you can trust, a meal plan that makes sense, and that you'll enjoy. It's honestly a miracle. If you want to lose weight, even if you have a lot of weight to lose like me, Awaken 180 truly is the way to go. If that's where you are, try Awaken 180 today.
I'm Frank Frangie, but take it from my kid. If you want to lose weight the right way, call 1-844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
It's the event everyone waits for, now at Beard's Diamonds. Buy one, get one free on all wedding bands. Save up to $10,000. Beard's has case after case of designer bands for men and women. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, titanium, and platinum. Buy his, get hers free. Buy hers, get his free. The big box corporate jewelry stores can't do this, but Beard's can. Buy one wedding band, get the second one free. Now through April 19th. Beard's Diamonds, your local jeweler at St. John's Town Center.
Give us your hot take.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
On the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm awake and I speak English, so yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Be part of the conversation. 641-1010.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Uval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletop countertops, windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
Alert! Alert! Termite swarms are active right now in Jacksonville, and once they get inside, damage can happen fast. Termites don't knock, they silently attack the structure of your home, leaving behind costly repairs and long-term headaches. Protect what you've worked hard for with the proven protection homeowners trust. Terminix with advanced termite treatment and prevention solutions. Visit Terminix.com and schedule your free termite inspection today.
What's happening, folks? E.T. here, and it's that time of year again for the Taste of Golf at TPC Sawgrass happening April 22nd. Join me for fine cuisine from chefs from the top golf clubs in our area, craft cocktails, games, and exclusive auction items. This is one of the most impactful charitable events in our area. Come network with a sophisticated audience who is passionate about golf and its values. All proceeds benefit the kids of First Tee North Florida. For tickets, go to tasteofgolf.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Here's kind of bottom line here on John Summerall. We'll move along, Gator head coach. But Florida is hitting on their recruiting trail again this weekend. They flipped a 4-star from South Carolina. They're up into the top 10 with only a handful of commits, 5 or 6. I just ask. Now, by the way, it's a whole new era. They'll at least reference recruiting. Remember how back in the day they'd be scared to even breathe about recruiting because it was against the NCAA rules and regulations? Well, now just, you're throwing cash their way. I suppose it's fine to talk about them. But he was asked what his message was to recruits and they had a big, busy weekend of visitors. The number one prospect in the country who's committed to Texas Tech seems to be growing his interest in the Gators. It feels like this. If Florida had an open checkbook right now, they could put together a number one class. And I don't know with an open checkbook if they could have done that the last few years. I don't think it would have mattered. They still wouldn't have been able to. But it feels like Summerall is registering with the guys who are coming in. Here's what he said. The reality is when he deals with recruits and they're coming in and making decisions, what you see is what you get. If you want to improve your craft every day, it's going to be a blast. If you're tough and love football, it's going to be a blast. If you're soft and you like football, don't come here. Okay? Yeah. All right. That seems to kind of sum up the sport of football pretty well there. So, okay, John Summerall. Florida is going to tiptoe into the season with a couple of gimmies this year. So, ought to be able to start his Gator career 2-0. We'll go from there. Again, the quarterback play this weekend is what we'll hone in on. We'll talk more about that with the Hicken arrival and more as we move through this next-gen Roofing Monday. The Masters is in the books. And boy, did it have the plot twists and turns. This is more like one of those bingeable, Netflix series where the end of one episode, you don't know what was coming the next one. Rory McIlroy was dead and buried. He blew a 6-shot lead that he took into Saturday's third round. By the end of Saturday, a guy who was 8 shots back of him had tied him for the lead, Cam Young. We went into Sunday, and he couldn't light the spark early on Sunday, and he just kind of stumbled along, found himself through 7 holes already 2 over par. He bogeyed double bogey number 6, was it? So here the story of the Masters was going to be Rory McIlroy choking it away. Like he's done this before. It came on a Sunday in a horrific back 9 where he had a big lead. But this one was just, look, he seemed to have this thing locked up. The baby was in the air fryer. It was done until it wasn't. And so Rory lost that lead, then fought back. He got it on the back nine. He made the clutch plays when they had to be made. And ultimately, Rory McIlroy leaves Augusta with his 6th career major. Still 1 under par, 71 yesterday was good enough. But you want to know why Rory McIlroy, easy for me to say, Rory McIlroy won the Masters and Scotty Scheffler in particular didn't. Because I know there were others, and Justin Rose and Cam Young, and, down the line, there were guys who, made their quote runs, Russell Henleys of the world, but, they weren't winning. The 2 best golfers rose to the top by the end, and it wasn't even a tie for second. At the end of the 4-round tournament, Rory McIlroy finished first, and Scotty Scheffler finished second, 1 shot back. Scheffler got a little perturbed by a question he was asked after Saturday, and maybe it was the timing of the question, but it was a fair one. I mean, the guy just shot 67, but watching him play, it felt like he could have shot 60. I mean, he shot 65. It felt like he left 3 or 4 shots out there with his putter. Now, a golfer doesn't want to hear that, so Scotty bristled at the question. In fact, told the reporter it's the worst question ever. Just a terrible question. Nah, not really. Could have been phrased different. Man, what a round, Scotty. 7 under par, and I'm not going to lie to you, man. It felt like you could have been 9 under. Maybe stroke him a little bit so that you don't, offend him. But I thought he overreacted a little bit to that question, but nonetheless, by the end, he was a 1-shot. Trailed by 1 shot, ultimately loses by 1 shot to Rory McIlroy. Here's why Rory McIlroy won the golf tournament and Scotty Scheffler didn't. It's as simple as this. Here's why Rory McIlroy won the golf tournament, period. This stat. This one alone. And it was this stat, this opening, this great opportunity that Scotty Scheffler spent Saturday and Sunday refusing to take advantage of. You want to know what the stat is? Here's the stat. Here's why Rory won the Masters and Scotty didn't. Rory McIlroy finished 11 under. Rory McIlroy went 10 under par on the par 5s this week. 10 of his 11 shots that he went negative to par, they all came on the par 5s. Yesterday, hole 2, perfect example of how the par 5s killed Scotty Scheffler. He made 2 eagles on number 2 over the course of the week, and that's great. So that would be 4 under. You play the par 5 16 times. If you make the cut, 4 of them a day. And we talked a little bit on Friday how it was weird how 13 and 15, where usually you get shots back, seem to be taking them from the golfers. Yesterday on hole 2, Scotty Scheffler, after birdieing number 1, he bangs a driver. He hits an approach into the par 5 that trickles over the back, and just over the back, a fairway should be manageable up and down. It would have given him a birdie at the end of everything. If it plays the same, it would have been tied for the lead. Nope. Pulled out the putter. These guys hitting putts off the fringe when all they ever do is chip. I didn't understand that this weekend. I saw too many guys trying to putt through 8, 12 feet of fringe. It's just not how they play golf typically. I'm going to trust they know what they're doing, but it seems strange. And that was one where Scotty tried to putt it, left it 5 feet short and missed it. So at the end of the day, Rory McIlroy, 10 under par on the par 5s this week. Scott Scheffler, 5 under par on the par 5s. Scotty Scheffler played the best golf, hit the ball the best, made the most birdies on the non-par 5 holes. But he couldn't, and by the way, again, he eagled two of the days, like maybe Thursday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, he eagled 2. That's it. Only one other under par, or just one more under par. Like, partly because he had a bogey on 1 and he birdied 1, but he just didn't. At Augusta, you have got to dominate those par 5s, 2, 8, 13, 15. Birdie holes, man. And not just Scheffler, but the field, for the most part, made a mess of those par 5s. They backed up 13 and 15. They've made them longer, and not everyone's in favor of that, by the way. But you want to know why Rory McIlroy won and he beat Scotty Scheffler by one shot? It's because Scheffler, for the 4 rounds, was only 5 under par on the par 5s, and Rory was 10 under. And Scotty yesterday just kept waiting. He wouldn't make a birdie. He finally birdied 15. Par 2, par 8, par 13. You cannot win the Masters going 0 for 3 on birdies on those 3 holes. Just pick up a random birdie on one of these par 5s. The last 4 days, just one. He only made eagle or birdie on the par 5s, I think only 4 out of 16 opportunities. I can't imagine that Scotty Scheffler has played Augusta in the past or will in the future, that on 16 tries on those par 5s, he only has 4 under par holes. I mean, they're there for the taking. And he just couldn't take it. All right, a couple of notes from yesterday. Stay classy, Sergio. And by classy, I mean get out of town and don't come back. You spoiled, entitled, petulant little jerk. Sergio, who was 1,000 shots out and in no way at all a part of the Masters' storyline, took opportunity yesterday after hitting a bad shot on the second hole to slam his driver into the ground 2 or 3 times, like, a 19-year-old who's just starting, and then slammed the driver up against a cooler that was sitting by the tee, broke his driver, had to play with 3-wood the rest of the way. I mean, grow up, bro. What are you doing? That's extreme even for just hot-headed knuckleheads that are, playing Hyde Park today. You're at Augusta. What is up with you Euro trash? Between Bobby McIntyre flipping off the green and Sergio just tearing things up. What is wrong with you? Got some Euro trash this weekend. Euro trashy, at least. So I appreciate Sergio just, ripping things apart because, you're such a thick part of the storyline there, Serge. And then there's Haotong Li. I don't know how he got away with this without it being featured. But if you notice, Haotong Li was kind of in it. He was in it kind of really almost Saturday and Sunday, and he'd make a charge, and then suddenly he was like nowhere on any leaderboard. Our guy Haotong Li on the 13th hole, the first par 5, where you can really make a charge into contending, maybe winning the Masters. Yeah, he made it 10. Made it 10 on the par 5. Not sure CBS even mentioned it, which I thought was strange. But, Haotong Li got into the woods over there and hit a perfect drive. Pulled it left in the woods, left it in the woods, left it in the woods, put it out, and then he did this one. Oh, this is the scarlet letter of pro golf. He putted it into the water. Yeah, that happened for Haotong Li on 13 yesterday, made it 10, and he was out of it. So you stay classy, Sergio. Haotong, keep it single digits next time, my man. Come back with a football fix. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Owning a house is kind of like being in an argument with your house. One day, it's the AC saying, I'm tired. The next day, it's the plumbing going, good luck finding that leak. Then the septic system joins the conversation. And nobody likes what it has to say. That's when you call Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. One team that handles all 3, plumbing, septic, and air conditioning. So the next time your house tries to win the argument, call Duck Duck Rooter. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Get ready for an unforgettable night with the legendary Bill Murray. The icon of Caddyshack and SNL takes the stage at the Florida Theater. This isn't just comedy. It's a high-energy mix of music, storytelling, and pure entertainment. From the Grand Ole Opry to rocking out with the Blood Brothers, Bill Murray delivers a show like no other. Don't miss out. April 19th at Florida Theater. Grab your tickets today for Bill Murray and his Blood Brothers at floridatheater.com.
Hey, gang, if, like mine, your lawn took a beating this winter, listen up. Turn like I did to my friends at Julington Creek Pest Control. If you live out in St. Johns County, you know they're the bellwether. They're the standard, and they've just started the first of 3 rounds of premium granular fertilizer. No cheap liquid fertilizer here. No custom blended for Northeast Florida's lawns. Their certified technicians give that slow-release nutrients, rebuilding your lawn thick, strong, and green over time. Plus, they protect your home from pests and termites as well. Call Julington Creek Pest Control today. Our family's serving yours since 1984.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Beat the spring cleaning rush and call Zero Res. Hicken here. This is the perfect time to clean those air ducts as you deal with allergy season, furnace and AC efficiency, post-winter, and more. Your air ducts are like the lungs of your home. If they're dirty, your indoor air suffers. Just check out the more than 8,000 Google reviews with a 4.9 rating. This month, take 20% off your whole home air duct cleaning. Pay less for more fresh. Call 287-5727 or go online at ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special. When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, we're back here on the drill. It's the Next Gen Roofing Monday. I'm going to hit some NFL headlines for you. Get on track for the Hicken arrival, which comes your way shortly. Yeah, it's going to be. It might be a little stress, a little tension, a little intensity here in the studio for the next perhaps couple of weeks, as the NBA playoff pairings sort themselves out after the regular season finales yesterday. And lo and behold, the Hawks, my Atlanta Hawks, the gritty, gutty, surging Atlanta Hawks, are the 6th seed, which is particularly interesting because, well, the Knickerbockers are the 3rd seed. So that means it's Knicks, Hawks, round 1. Just what we need around here. A little spice it up to start the NBA playoffs. I feel a little bit like I got house money. Significant, the Knicks are significant favorites. I will say, I wonder if you even notice, like if you hear other NBA players, honest to goodness, I feel like most of them didn't even know who they were scheduled to play, who they play would be different depending on what they did. I think fans look at that. Like, I don't think the Hawks really pay much attention. Well, if we lose here, we're going to play the Knicks. If we win, we're going to play the Cavs. So I can't take it as like a decision to do it, but I did find it interesting that Atlanta didn't play a single starter yesterday. Like they conceded the finale, which leaves them having to go to Madison Square Garden at the end of the week rather than that killer trip to Cleveland and all the DNA that team has in it. So interesting. It almost feels like the Hawks chose the Knicks, or at least didn't. They would rather be healthy and rested than try and manufacture some other matchup. So there's that. So that should be fun. Knicks Hawks in the round 1 of the playoffs. The play-in games are this week, and then the playoffs themselves, I believe, start on Saturday. We'll be at Guns N' Hoses on Saturday night, by the way. You can stop down there and spend fight night with us, UNF Arena. It's great for charity. It's always fun as charity boxing between the local firefighters and local sheriff's officers. Dan and I have been doing the play-by-play on that thing for, over a couple of decades. Guns N' Roses Hall of Famers, I'll remind you. Before we get to the football fix, I don't know what the heck went on here. I feel like we did some sort of international trading this weekend or something. You know, have you ever been out of the country? You ever go out of the country and you go into the supermarket and then you look at like the sodas and it's just the weirdest, like they'll put flavors into stuff you didn't know existed. Well, I walked into our facility today through the kitchen and I see these boxes of in these 12 packs of various sodas. And at first glance, I say, well, they look like brand names. I see like a Mr. Pibb there. I see a Fanta, brand being relative. But did I wake up in the Twilight Zone and we're doing today's show from Belize? Because the Fanta 12-pack was Fanta Crimson Sour Cherry. Never heard of it. Never heard of such a thing. Fanta, by the way, is orange and grape. And now you can just close shop on Fanta after you get to those two. But no, here I have a Crimson Sour Cherry Fanta. This is a good one. Mr. Pibb's is an odd beverage to begin with. It doesn't need a secondary flavor. Mr. Pibb is the secondary flavor off of like a normal cola. But here I've got Mr. Pibb Punch and Peach. Like, what foreign country are we bringing these things in from?
Sounds pretty good.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of them back there. I don't think they're going to be banging down the door to take home the Punch and Peach. Maybe they are. I'm willing to try the Crimson Sour Cherry Fanta. I'm willing to try it. I don't know. That just sounds like
Crimson Sour
Cherry Fanta. I don't have a lot of gumption here for the Mr. Pibb Punch and Peach. That ain't doing it for me.
I like peach.
Well, then you'll probably like this.
Yeah, I might like that one.
All right, fire the band. We got a football fix. Let's give you a couple of news and notes. It's weird what's going on in Philly. You know, they continue to talk about how A.J. Brown is a part of the future, and yet here they are trading for another receiver this weekend. Octavian Wicks comes over from Green Bay. Maybe the two don't have anything to do with each other. Maybe they do. Still feels like by the time we get to the regular season, A.J. Brown's going to be somewhere else, but I don't know in Philly. I spent some time wondering if they believe in the quarterback enough, and if they went with a different quarterback, would they want to have A.J. Brown on the team? So, I don't know. I told you Travis Hunter, much like us, is a little skeptical of the NFL.com reporters who never come to Jacksonville, don't know a damn thing about the city or the roster for that matter, yet drop, quote, scoop bombs on us. And so about Travis Hunter and just being definitively told by, an expert like Ian Rappaport that he would be a full-time cornerback this year. Hunter on X in response. Now, who told you this? Well, if he's playing along or if he's just trying to tell him, hey, boss, I'm right here. Well, what do you know? The Athletic is going to take a little look into their star reporter. Fiona, I call her. Diana Rossini. Fiona Rossini's going to get the, it's pretty clear these two got caught with their pants down. And it's also pretty clear they are demonstrable, no problem at all, liars. So a couple lying cheaters out there in the Arizona desert, and they're going to, it's going to, that's the way this story is going to end. It'll end with Rossini losing her job, and Mike Vrabel will be the the head coach of the Patriots, I suppose. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. It's brought to you by the Jacksonville Sharks. Got their home opener coming up this weekend, this Friday, in fact, down at the Shark Tank and the home course, the Georgia Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly, and I'll see you on the home course.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
From the west side to the beaches.
There's a place off Ocean Avenue.
1010XL.
There's a place on the corner of Cherry Street.
Your hometown station.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process. and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
See Gators basketball from the eyes of the guy who lived in the swamp. Take Time Out with Patrick Young.
Shoots and scores, and he got fouled!
Friday morning at 8:30 on The Drill with Dan and Jeff. Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione Law.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit DFHSalesEvent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Are you a grinder? You love working on your game? You like the technical aspect? Then Back 9 Nocatee is for you. Would you love to play the best courses in the world? As close to the real thing as you can get, then Back 9 Ponte Vedra and Nocatee is for you. You can play the best courses in the world just down the street with Back 9's Full Swing Simulator. Over 100 of the world's most iconic courses, and you never have to leave town. But it's open 24/7. You've got private bay access. You can take food and drink in and out with you. It is terrific. By the way, when you become a member, each time you go, you're allowed to take one guest for free. You can do individual appointments. You can go in for an hour at a time, or you can get a membership, however you want to handle it. If you have not figured out and you haven't discovered this Back 9 technology at Back 9 Nocatee, now is the time. Stop by and see them. They're the players. I'm telling you, I love golf, and this simulated golf is something else. It's Back 9 Golf in Nocatee. Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Fresh breeze in the swamp as John Summerall's Gators debut an explosive offense. Transfer Micah Mays and Eric Singleton shine in the orange and blue game. JU Dolphin baseball falls 4-1 at FGCU. Derek Bermudez drives in the Dolphins' lone run, but 2 Javier Garostala homers make the difference in Fort Myers. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 59 degrees at 7:04. The time and temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the Dan Hicken Arrival on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yes, sir! Oh! I got a case of the moon days. You and me too, both, friend.
Get up and stretch a little bit. I spent a lot of time on the old couch this weekend.
I mean, it wasn't a good weekend for steps.
No.
They get a lot of steps this weekend.
I went early yesterday, got some steps in, but other than that, yes, a lot of good times, man. Oh, yes. Roars. Yes.
Were you rooting for him?
Oh, yeah.
You were like outside of the brunch thing. Did you?
I had him in two different things.
you had two different things.
I like Roars. I've always liked Roars. I don't understand why people don't like Roars. They find things to not like Roars about, but I think he's terrific. I think he's.
Yeah, I wasn't anti.
I think he's a big part of save the PGA Tour in a lot of ways. I think he took on all that stuff during Live. Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was good for him.
It was a
and
great
you know
tournament.
me, I like dynasties. So
yeah.
Here's a guy who just won his
I was pulling for Scheffler. I was trying to get him to get all the way back. Just fell too far back. I said the stat earlier. I don't know if you listened coming in, but Rory's 10 under par on the par fives. Scheffler was 5 under. That's the tournament. That everything else being the same, you can't go 5 under on 16 par fives at Augusta.
Well, how can you be the
reachable?
How can you be the first golfer since 1942 to not make a bogey on the weekend and not win?
Who was that?
Scheffler did not make a bogey Saturday or Sunday. The first golfer at the Masters since 1942 to do that.
That's believable.
But he was 12
under
back.
par.
He was 12 back going in. He kills himself. He's done this now. There's a pattern here that he's got to nip in the bud.
Get off to a better start.
Well, you can't shoot if he doesn't shoot. If he shoots a 70, instead of a 74, he wins going away.
Yeah.
So,
but even with that, again,
had a birdie putt on 17 on the edge on the lip. I mean,
he had a few of those. It was Jack's putt.
Yeah,
it was Jack's putt, and it wiggled left, like Jack says. I know it always goes to Race Creek. Well, there it went, Scotty, and with it, the chances now. Does Rory play 18 different? Who knows?
Yeah. Rory. So I knew Rory would have a bogey in it.
Yeah, he makes it hard.
Rory. That's what's great about Rory. Scheffler is a boring champion in terms of how he plays. Rory's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You know something.
Yeah.
I knew at 7. I said, I guarantee. I was in the office. I guarantee there's going to be at least one bogey in here.
Yeah.
There's going to be. He needs. And 17 was clutch, and then because he didn't hit the green on 17. He had to chip up, which he did, and tap in. But I guess they're saying the shot on 12 is really what did it for him. And kudos to him. I mean, it was a beautiful shot, but when he came out of the gates and missed a putt on one and missed a putt on two, and then
it was
double 3, I was like, oh, is this going to be a day where we don't make any putts? I've watched Rory a lot through the years. I watched him at a British Open where he couldn't make a putt and lost that.
Doubled 4.
Yeah, double 4. I mean,
3 he birdied.
Yes. 3's the short.
Because it looked like
par
he kind of steadied himself, and then he turned right around and.
I mean, it was unbelievable. So what he did there was, and then all of a sudden he's 3 back on the front, and you're like. Yeah. So you got to give him a check mark for
100%.
Mental fortitude.
It gives you Trevor Lawrence Charger playoff game vibes. He gave it away and then he took it back.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he took it back. Now, in fairness, he caught him up by the turn. I mean, he birdied 7 and 8.
I'm going back from the record-setting lead he had after a round. No matter who would have won, the only thing that would have saved him that would have been Scheffler winning. But after what he did I think he'd have the biggest final round and midway lead.
Yeah. The biggest midway lead. All the guys who had it was either 6 or 5 or 6 shot lead. 5 of the 6 had gone on to win. He's now 6 of 7.
Norman, the only one that didn't?
No, it was another guy that you don't know. Huh. Norman didn't have it until the final round. This is 36.
Yeah. I got you.
But yeah, I did not like the crowning of Rory on Saturday morning. I'm like, there's no.
Me too.
Do you not watch golf? Do you not watch the Masters? And do you not watch Rory? I mean, you don't go. And that's why I didn't think Cam Young would win. Cam Young was so good on Saturday.
By the way, he got breaks. My gosh, he got breaks. I said, this guy going to church has helped him out, man. I don't know if the big fella cares about sports, but, man, he was helping Cam Young because he would fire that ball into the woods and bang it pop back out.
In my circle, and by the way, there'll be 8 to 12 people that are going to chuckle at this if they're listening right now. In my circle, we call that Hick a Kenny kick.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know. Got a buddy, Kenny. He can hit it. It doesn't matter where he hit it. It's in the middle of the fairway.
Well, he that was.
He got a hole-in-one this weekend, by the way. Shout out this joker. It's like number 5.
Shout out, Kenny.
This is not fair.
Well done. Yeah, so anyway, watching what I knew, and I'm watching like Duval and a bunch of those guys. Yo, he's playing so carefree. I go, he's playing great golf. He's playing carefree. Wait till he looks up. I mean, you watch that stuff, and this is where you got to give the great ones credit. Like, and not to disparage anybody, but like Russell Henley's not winning the Masters, right?
Fair.
I mean, here's Russell Henley, and all of a sudden he's tied for the lead, or he's one shot back, and I'm like, hey, he's playing. He looks like he's striking the ball as well as anybody. Somehow, some way, he doesn't win. I wouldn't have minded if Rosie won either. That was, Rosie, Scheffler, Roars, all those guys. I mean, Rosie grabbed himself a lead. He got a big break coming off the pine straw. He hit an unbelievable shot on number 7 that led to a birdie. So all these guys had opportunities. And to Rory's credit, he made it happen, and nobody shot that. I mean, Hatton was too far back, so his 66 didn't quite matter. One of the guys chasing had to have a big round, and they didn't. And in the end, Rory was able to shoot a even par over the weekend, 73-71. And win a second straight green jacket after years of not being able to win it.
The one thing about him coming back Saturday, it was terrific, dramatic golf from about the back 9 Saturday through all of Sunday.
That's what everybody, and that's what most people. That's what most people wanted.
Yeah,
and
that's what I want.
Yeah.
I didn't really care where it went. I'm like you. It was the dynasty part of it, rooting for Scheffler, I guess.
Yeah. Scheffler is first or second in 7 of the last 17 majors.
You also forget this about Rory and now winning back-to-back, but he went Brady on us.
Yeah.
He won like 4 in 2-3 years and then went 11 years without winning another one.
Right.
And now he's gone boom, boom, and you feel like, look, the chance of doubling up the career slam, not out of the question.
That's right.
2 PGAs, 2 Masters, and the British, you figure he's going to win another one somewhere.
Yeah, he's 2 away. And
that was terrific, and I do like overall the legacy of Rory McIlroy being the champion.
Yeah,
rather than Russell Henley or who. No, all due respect, Russ, but
yeah.
So the only thing, you got like.
Well, he's the greatest European golfer of all time.
Well, we have side.
He's now proven himself to
be that. True? He's claimed that.
Because you got Faldo, who has 6 also, but now he's
Seve.
You got Seve, who had 5, and I think the only other one is
he's tied with 6 with Faldo.
No, I think but I think Harry Vardy
was
European,
about to say,
and he has 7, but
that's hard to.
They generally consider Rory now to be the greatest. I love the. What about the shot of the boys in Ireland watching them? Did you see the front table of the boys in Ireland?
Mm-mm.
They look like they're about 14 years old. They're quaffing brews like it's nothing, man.
Good. I like it. Yeah, that's how they raise them in Ireland.
I mean, these boys, and they're there, and it's like midnight over there or
they
something.
They get Guinness in the school lunch program.
Yeah, they're standing up, cheering.
Good for him.
It was good stuff. So that was kind of cool as well, and good for him. I mean, and I guess the other thing I learned at Augusta, because here's something else: 90th out of 91 in driving accuracy. At Augusta, man,
no rough there.
You hit it far,
yeah.
you can save yourself.
Even when they hit it in the
dang, he can hit a drive.
I saw more like shots that looked like they were hit from the middle of the fairway as far as where they ended up out of fairway bunkers and pine straw this week than ever.
Yeah.
Like if they drove it up in the pine straw like Rose on the 7.
Yeah.
They would just pull these shots off. They hit it down there. I'll tell you who else. Just a sidebar. We'll
By the way,
on.
botched the CBS on the shot on 18. I mean, we got to follow the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to know what he's
Yeah.
trying. I mean, everybody knew what he was trying to do, right? So he's going to throw
Yeah.
like a
no
like
idea where it was for that half second. Yeah.
half second,
Maybe
right?
longer.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
10, 15. They didn't know where the ball was.
Yeah.
Jim didn't know where the ball was.
I gotta-
Nobody knew where the ball was.
I got to be honest. I was listening to it. I went down to my parents. We all went down for the final round. So I left as Rory was going 18. It was over. So
And they finally, so he hits the shot. Well, first off, the drive goes like this,
way over to the right.
and I mean it
Like
is
10 fairway almost.
yes. And so he says, "I'm just praying it's not behind a tree."
Yeah.
And he had an open. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's trees everywhere, so he's going to go around and bring it back,
Hook it.
hook it into the bunker.
Yeah.
Into the front bunker at 18, which is exactly where it went. And I don't, and
But they didn't tell us that.
it took
Tell you that.
literally 30 seconds before we found the ball. Nobody knew where the ball was.
I wonder if it was a hard spot because now that I think about it, the PGA Tour radio guys also said that it went down there, but it took them about 20 seconds to tell me it was actually in the bunker.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it
nobody
was in
knew.
the front of the green or in the front in the
I don't know if
apron down there.
I'm assuming it went in on the fly because it
Yeah.
looked a little not plugged, but it was.
I think
like
if it
hit.
bounces, there would have been a quicker reaction.
So it
from the
must have just
announcers.
like dove in there.
I got this is probably won't even come back into the program.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to ask you this it's an NBA question. And I'm going to ask you this, and we'll move on. We'll get the poll question. We'll 10-minute drill. We got all kinds of good stuff today. Of course we do.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Doc Rivers got canned by the Milwaukee Bucks yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What are your impressions of Doc Rivers as an NBA head coach? Is he an all-time head coach to you? Does he rank on any? Doesn't have. He's got the one title.
He's an enigma because I think he went. This is his first losing season in 20 years. He has a championship. He always coached good teams, but he has an atrocious Game 7 record. Apparently, that sticks out in my memory. And I don't know. It depends. If you talk to Doc, he'll tell you how good he was. If you talk to some other people that say, he should have been better, it's interesting. But yeah, he's done. He's finito.
I've always followed Doc Rivers a little extra closely. I was a young Hawks fan when Doc Rivers was drafted by the Atlanta Hawks, and was part of some success there in Atlanta. So I looked up kind of his career resume as he gets released by the Bucks yesterday, and the first thing I learned was, when they had that 75th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
The league named the 15 greatest coaches in history, and Doc Rivers made that list. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
That surprised me a little. And then this surprised me because I look now at the overall. Right, where do you think Doc Rivers is in career wins?
He's coached a long time. Top 10?
Sixth.
Yeah.
6 all-time career wins.
That doesn't surprise
he's
me
got
much.
one more than George Karl. He's got 20-some more than Phil Jackson, Larry Brown, Rick Adelman.
I don't think he has to apologize to anybody. But
he's a Hall of Fame coach, I guess is what I'm saying.
I think he just made the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
then
think he's
not to worry about that.
Yeah, I think he's so good that you start looking for criticisms of him, and that's with all of them, and unless you're winning, like Phil won the championships, and even Phil, what do we criticize about Phil? He'd go to where the winner was.
When
he went to the Knicks, he stunk.
Doc Rivers had a lot of really good regular season teams. I did see this. He only got the one title.
Uh-huh.
I think he's a 5-time All-Star coach. That means 5 times mid-season his team was the best team in basketball. In his conference, at least, because that's how they do the All-Star coaches, whoever has the best record at the time. Anyway, I just said Doc Rivers released by the Bucks, and we probably won't mention it again, but I was surprised at just how prodigious his career numbers were.
Yeah. Our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the PGA Tour for this matter. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Check out their homes. They're marvelous. You can get great interest rate packages. Tell them Dream Finders Danny sent you. They'll work with you, man. They'll take great care of you. And they're all over Jacksonville. I mean, all over. I went to the beach the other day. I saw these awesome condos that they've built down there, right down Beach Boulevard, all the way at the beach. It's terrific stuff. Anyway, best thing about the Masters in 2026, Rory back-to-back, Scheffler on the weekend, Lowry hole-in-one, Justin Rose close again. Best thing about the Masters in 2026 is that Rory back-to-back, Scheffler on the weekend, Lowry with the hole-in-one. Lowry, by the way, Shane Lowry is now hole-in-one at 7 at Pebble, 17 at the Players. What was the
6 at Augusta.
6 at Augusta,
No.
12 at Augusta.
Yeah, and
12 at Augusta.
No. 16.
16.
16 and
16,
6
that's
at
what I
Augusta.
meant.
Yeah, those are the 4.
Yeah,
So
unbelievable.
he's only got maybe 16 at Phoenix.
Yes.
We kind
I
of
think-
finished it off, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
get one over there in
Yeah.
the old country somewhere.
Yeah.
You get the postage stamp or get 11 at St. Andrews next year.
But a whopping 61% love Rory back to back.
That's what I would go
It's
with.
hard to go against that.
I Scheffler would be the answer, and he finished.
Yeah.
And look, it's hard. He got snippy with the reporter. It wasn't.
I didn't like that.
It wasn't a terrible question.
It was not. That was not cool,
was
man.
that the first question out of the gates?
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Yeah, it feels.
I didn't like that.
It could have been phrased different.
Don't care.
Basically,
weak. That was weak.
I think
dude.
what Scotty heard was, "Man, you didn't play very good."
Right, and then he basically said the same
Yes,
thing
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
To Amanda.
Yeah.
And so
he may have looked back and he may have misconstrued what the
I
guy
think
was
he
getting
did.
at, but I didn't like it either, and I thought it was out of line a little.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll get it cranked up here. 10-minute drill and much more ahead here on a Monday edition of The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. If real life were sports, radio would be like 1010XL. I like this kind of party. Because sports are more fun than real life. There's 1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be Jacksonville's #1 Buick GMC dealer. How do they earn that? By treating you right. I was just in there. I promise you they treated me right. They'll always treat you right. Courtesy, respect, and fairness. That sounds like a cliche, but it really is part of Nimnick's treating you right guarantee, and I'm an example of it. I love going over there, and I really do trust them. So if you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle or a new vehicle, head to Nimnick today. Better selection, better prices. Who delivers both? Nobody but Nimnick. Head there today. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, it's the event everyone waits for now at Beards Diamonds. Hicken here. Buy one, get one free on all wedding bands. You heard me right. For a limited time, when you buy his wedding band, get hers free. Buy hers, get his free. You know what you're going to do? You can save up to, how about $10,000? You about to get married, been married for years, thinking it's time for an upgrade. Nothing that symbolizes your love more than the wedding band. And Beards has hundreds and hundreds of bands from the top designers. Everything. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, titanium, platinum, plain bands, pave set, eternity bands, masculine bands, wide, modern, with or without diamonds. I can go on and on. Come to Beards now. Find the wedding band that reflects your style and personality. Buy one, get the second one free. Big box corporate jewelry stores can or won't do this, but Beards can. And it's happening now through April 19th. Buy one wedding band, get the second one free. Buy one wedding band, get the second one free. Say hi to the Lupos when you go there. I say shop local, shop Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Top salespeople don't rely on talent. They follow a system. At Sandler Sales Jacksonville Boot Camp, you'll learn how to control conversations, handle objections, and close with confidence. Matt Rocco with Sandler Sales here. We can help. There's a 2-day sales boot camp in Jacksonville, May 13th and 14th. We'll show you how to increase performance or that of your team. Call 904-646-1900. That's 904-646-1900 to reserve your seat today.
Sent in, and Sporting Jacks breaks through first.
For the latest on Jacksonville's pro soccer teams, join the Sporting Jacks Coaches Show, presented by Honda of the Avenues, every Tuesday night at 6 on 1010 AM and 1010XL.com.
Hey, Hickett here. Oh, buddy, it's my turn now. TopDressing.com coming to do my lawn, baby. Look, I met with their staff, Salt of the Earth guys, locally operated right here in Jacks. Heck, I've been troubled just like you by the St. Augustine grass since I've lived here. I can't wait to have their proprietary process go to work for me. I'm chatting with them now to get on the schedule. It's easy, and you can too. You want to truly transform your lawn, look like a golf course, call today for a free estimate, and top dress your lawn like the pros with TopDressing.com.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, proud partner and orthopedic specialist of Jacksonville. We're honored that the Jacksonville Icemen rely on our team for their sports medicine and orthopedic care. We built this practice with one mission, to raise the bar for orthopedic care right here in our hometown. Faster access, smarter treatment plans, and better results. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury or managing joint pain, we're here to help you get back in the game, stronger and pain-free. Visit osjax.com to learn more. That's osjax.com.
Spring is here. Is your yard ready? Lucas Tree Service, a family-owned business with over 45 years of experience, is Jacksonville's certified arborist for safe tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for homes and businesses. Protect your property, boost your curb appeal, and enjoy expert service you can trust. Keep your trees healthy and safe before summer arrives. Schedule your inspection today at lucastreeservice.com.
Homeowners, ready to open your home to spring and shut out high energy bills? It's the 1 month only sale with Renewal by Anderson. Right now, buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires April 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it! Yeah!
Sports concepts and rationalizations, we call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. I'm told sometimes it's referred to as Razzle Dazzle, but the guy who says Razzle Dazzle is MIA today. Not really. He's off. Luckily, Aaron's here. Aaron, what do we have today to hand out at the end of the drill?
Here we got, let's see, family 4-pack to see Jacksonville Sharks versus the Orlando Pirates live at the Veterans VyStar Memorial Arena on April 17th.
Okay.
April 17th.
All right, very good, very good. We were talking about a lot about the golf, and Pross had said that Rory kind of pulled a Brady. First 25 majors, he won 4 times. Next 38 majors, he won 0 times. Last 5 majors, he's won 2 times. So you wonder if he'll be able to win a couple more, get to 8. Maybe. We'll see. He's still a relatively young man in the golf world. He's 7 years old. So... And that's probably what Jordan Spieth is trying to do, chase, because he's been MIA for a lot of years. All right, it's a big weekend in sports. I would suggest this. This is you should probably pay off your March Slapness bet
before the Knicks Hawks series
this week, because
otherwise, tomorrow's a good day.
If the unthinkable occurs, it could be a knockout punch.
Oh no!
Yeah, it could be like one of those like one of those. What do you call it? Where we watch and the guy goes, because there is no retaliation coming.
Unfortunately,
it's a one and done.
Yeah,
Jeff,
it is.
Jeff, what's your prediction on that series? I want to get your perspective.
I got you. Yeah. I would honestly, I think it'll probably go 7. Probably Knicks in 7. Is that ambitious on my part? Do you think the Hawks will take the Knicks? I did go behind enemy lines, and it does seem as if like the New York media and the fans thought Toronto would have been the better matchup.
Well, yeah, we beat Toronto 14 times in a row.
I don't know all that. I did see it was 5-0 this year. So
I said 6. I think
that would be the only thing. 6 sounds right.
I think Atlanta can get both at home.
But then you're losing at home, game 6.
Yeah. I think Atlanta can get 2
it goes 7, right? It does go 7, and we figured that out. It seems like every year in the first round, I can't remember if it's 5 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd say, I think it'll be, the Hawks are playing good. The second half of the year, they're not, they played more like a top 4 seed.
And that's why I said I think they can get both at home.
2025-26 is the first season that the New York Rangers, the New Jersey Devils, and the New York Islanders have all missed the playoffs at the same time. First time ever. Crazy.
Wow.
Yep. Best record in baseball right now in the American League, Minnesota Twins. They're 9-7.
The American League I looked at, it's a lot of 8-7, 8-8, 7-9. There's a lot of that in the American League.
I cannot.
Did you score a run this weekend? I'm not even being facetious.
I don't know. I cannot. I
think you do know.
Continue to follow this offset little TJ thing.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I mean, they're brawling in the streets.
Again,
I don't know if
after the fight?
Yes, I don't know if this is last night. I don't know if Offset's back with Cardi, not with Cardi. I don't know what's going on. I can't keep up with it. It's unbelievable. 1 minute they're back together. They're in love. The next minute she's with Stefan. I cannot. It's
you're consumed with this story.
A roller coaster of emotions.
Wow.
Here. Huh. I mean, I don't know what's going on with.
Why
I just know
Why so vested?
I just know that they're swinging and fighting. I got the crews now fighting each other in the streets.
Is this Miami again?
I told you I would catch you. Y'all don't have a gun this time. Now y'all getting beat up. I told you, boy.
This is that. I take it that's Offset. That's
I
uttering
don't
that?
know.
Well, he said he doesn't have the gun.
Jeff. I don't know. I just every day it floods my social media world. There's an incident day after day after day, minute after minute. It's cray-cray. It's cray-cray. There are currently 23 active players with a greater than 50% chance of making the Hall of Fame in the NBA. 23. And you know who's 23rd on this list? Donovan Mitchell. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Not yet.
Jason Tatum, 22nd. Joel Embiid, Kevin Love, Luka Doncic, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, SGA, Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Paul George, Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, the top 10, LeBron, Durant, Curry, Harden, Westbrook, Jokic, Davis, Antetokounmpo, Lillard, Paul George, top 10. Paul George, a Hall of Famer? Ugh, God.
I was going to get there for longevity.
Hall of stealing. That's what I would call him.
It seems like he's never. It seems like it's always been his cohort is the reason it never works.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
something happened over the weekend, and we'll wrap the 10-minute drill with this. We got a whole bunch of other things to do. We'll talk. We got a lot. Orange and Blue game was this weekend. But on the basketball scene, how do you feel about Denzel Aberdeen back in Orange and Blue?
I don't. It doesn't move the needle much for me from an emotional standpoint. He's a good player. They've got a hole in the backcourt. So if Todd Golden and the Gators are down, he went off there and he got spanked 3 times. Come on back.
Yeah.
I think that's reading the temperature on Golden and the team and the chemistry.
Clearly, they like him.
Yeah,
I did. I don't feel great about it.
Well, somebody said it hypothetically. I didn't think it was even an option.
Yeah.
To ask us hypothetically last week, and that was your reaction. So I remember you.
Yeah, I'm not big.
saying
I'm not big on him coming back. You left the family. You're out. But
there you go.
Nonetheless,
Prodigal son.
Yeah, he's not really. And he's okay. I don't think he's. I'll say this, and this is not a popular opinion. I think Xavier Lee's a better overall basketball player than Aberdeen. Personally.
Yeah,
that's what I think. And the other rumor is, and again with Florida basketball, Condon Chinyalu leaning towards coming back. Hauk 50-50, but if Hauk doesn't come back, the big buzz is this Marco
Marchavas or whatever.
Milicic.
He's from St. Mary's.
Iowa State. Best three-point shooter in the country, 47%.
Big lanky lefty, isn't he?
Is
that him? They had 2 big guys, 2 Eastern European sounding names.
Well, I would like to get him.
Yeah, sure.
That would be Marco, whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is.
We got a Backseat birthday shout out. We always like to
get it.
Yeah, we got to now. Here's the deal here with this birthday shout out. The Backseat now is pledged to life to the drill.
Yes.
So Backseat in 3 short years will be driving. In 10 short years will be out and about, churning the wheels of commerce. But a happy birthday this morning to Backseat Vance.
Shout out Vance! Happy birthday!
Turning the big 13, Dan.
1-3, Vance.
Might be time to move to the front seat, Vance.
Hey, Vance, it's getting close.
Getting to that age.
Getting close, Vance.
Backseatigans become front seatigans in their teen years.
That's really on you, Vance.
That's right.
It depends about your maturity level. It depends about what kind of things you're talking about. It depends about if you're on the phone doom scrolling.
That's what they do.
I don't know what you're doing back there, but
I have a doom.
Shout out to Vance. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday, my man.
When we come back, just real quick, I have a doom scroll attack on me right now. I don't know how this has ended up in my scrolling, but I can't seem to get it to leave the algorithm, and it concerns me. And I wonder if it's happened to anyone else out there.
All right, that's coming up next. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. One more time. Tell them what they're going to win. Ron.
Family 4-pack to see Jacksonville Sharks versus the Orlando Pirates at the Veterans Memorial Arena, Five-Star Veterans Memorial Arena on April 17th. 641-1010. Call us up, and your boy will hook you guys up.
All right, this is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, gang, you might be aware credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. That use the equity in your home. You can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved, saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part with Loan Pronto. You can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com, see how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto. 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Tell me if this is you, because it's definitely me. I go to bed thinking, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up early, jump in that ice bath I just bought, have a good breakfast, go for a morning walk, and order a veggie for my side instead of fries. Then the morning arrives. I press snooze, skip everything else I planned because I'll do it tomorrow. But that's the Awaken 180 difference. Tomorrow is today. It's so easy. You want to do it. Your coach will be there to help you do it. You won't want to let her down. Accountability, ease, feeling great. That's the Awaken 180 difference. Now you can download an app, Google a weight loss plan, or buy the latest gadget. But who actually helps you follow through when you couldn't do it before? I lost 40 pounds with Awaken 180, and it was easy. No meds. I couldn't lose 5 pounds in a month on my own. Awaken 180 works, and it continues to work because it's set up to not let you fail. Succeed like we did at awaken180weightloss.com.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Some auto shops call it an inspection and flag any little thing. That's called a wallet flush. At AA Automotive, they don't play that game. They fix only what needs fixing. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Boring name, awesome service, and no wallet flush.
Quick question. Is your plumbing company run by plumbers or by people who've never held a wrench? At Holland Sons Plumbing, the owners are plumbers themselves. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and built by people who understand the work. No corporate nonsense, no boardrooms, no suits. Right now, we're hiring service plumbers and residential new construction plumbers here in Jacksonville. If you want steady work, a team that's got your back, and owners who know the job because they've done it, give Holland Sons a look. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local, family, real.
Picture this. Steaks on the grill, drinks in hand. Your crew gathered around a brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living makes it happen. From kitchens to fire pits, they do it all. CSSFireplaces.com. You dream it, they build it.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the program. The Gator Good, Gator Bad baseball team was at it again this weekend as they go on the road, take 2 out of 3 from number 4 Georgia. Very impressive. They dominated them. Aiden King was brilliant Friday. Liam Peterson came back Saturday, threw great. And then the Bats woke up yesterday and Georgia has 98 home runs, more home runs than anybody in Division I baseball. They hit none against the Gators. Good pitching beats good hitting.
Okay.
And they beat Georgia 2 out of 3 to get to 9-6. And next up on the docket, halfway through the SEC run now for everybody, 5 series in, 5 series to go, is Auburn. So a lot of baseball left, but time to start paying attention. Conversely, FSU got swept by GA Tech, so not a great weekend for Florida State, but again, just only halfway through. My favorite college baseball of the weekend was Texas A&M beating Texas twice.
I never knew about this tradition at Texas A&M until this weekend, and it is cool. The ball count deal, have you seen them do that?
No.
So a Texas pitcher is struggling throwing strikes.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gets to he gets to a ball 4.
Mm-hmm.
He walks a guy on 4 pitches, and they all start going ball 4, ball 4. The whole crowd, ball. They got their hands in the air and 4 fingers. Ball 4, ball 4, ball 4. They do the whole chant. Pitcher pitches, misses. Ball 5, ball 5, ball 5. They continue. Pitcher misses again. Ball 6, ball 6. And it does. I can imagine the pitcher must be like,
oh God,
that would seem to. I had never seen that before, though. I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, good stuff on the college baseball.
What did you make of the orange and blue game? It feels like the quarterbacks got off to a slow start. Statistically, they fought back,
okay.
but they hit wide open receivers and slant routes.
I think we do have a lot of good receivers.
Yeah,
Dallas Wilson didn't even play. I think we have a lot of good
Mason
receivers.
Singleton looked like good pickups. Hey, the receiver room should be a strength. You're right.
I worry about the O-line.
Me too.
I think that's a definite concern.
Didn't run the ball well. They were stuffing ball.
And I worry about the quarterback play. I don't know. Again, all those rankings where you see in the Southeastern Conference where your quarterbacks are between 10 and 16. That ain't going to get it done. You know, you need in this day and age, if you want to make the college football playoff, you got to have a really good college football quarterback playing for you. And I think there's potential there, but long way to go. A lot of work to be done. A lot of mixed comments. So I can see why the coaches aren't sure who the starter is, because I would say half the people thought Philo was better and half the people thought TJ was better. Half the people said Philo has a better command of the offense. Half the people said TJ throws a better deep ball. So it was like there were some bad throws by Philo, but he and you definitely get a feel from watching what they like to do in the offense, and that's at least for this version, because the OC Buster Faulkner says, "Hey man, what I like to do is I like to see what I got, and then I'm going to fit my offense to that." And what he seems to be trying to do is put the ball in the hands of the playmakers quickly, get it out, let them get in space, and a little misdirection and go.
Love everything about Summerall and what he says and what he believes. He kind of doubled back to what he said in his opening press conference. We win. I'm going to win. We're going to win here. It's not a matter of win. We're winning quick.
Yeah.
You know, and so we'll see. That's all great. He talked about on the recruiting trail, man. I mean, it's a great place to come. It's an easy sell. If we're doing what we're supposed to do, and recruiting should be easy, kind of. That's a quote unquote. And they splashed again in recruiting this weekend to jump up those lists. But I feel like it's unfortunate. They need last year's offensive line this year. If they had a veteran offensive line that was viewed, top half of the conference, I think it could allow to lean on the running game, get the ball out quick, and allow your quarterback to grow into it. But I'm a little worried about the O-line.
Yeah.
And that's why it's such a bonus getting Phil Troutwine and the relationship he has with high school offensive linemen. And, it's immediately paid off with a commitment from a 5-star. And so that part of it in the SEC, Summerall smart enough to know he's a football man, that you got to be a lot better in the trenches to win in this league.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So, overall, I look, again, I think it continues to be positive momentum, and I think the recruiting helps that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're just being honest, the quarterback's going to have to, the quarterback position have to really improve in the next 3 months. And Summerall's counting on his guys now, even though it's not official, to keep working, keep getting better. He did say he's going to meet with all 111, telling them all where they stand, what he's seen, what he likes, what they can do to get better. and we'll go from there. And he's no nonsense in his message to the recruits. Hey, man, if you love football and playing physical, you're going to love it here. If you're soft and don't like football, and only like football, we're not the place for you.
Yeah, I'm
sure everyone says that.
I appreciate everything that he said. I don't care. I care
win.
only about results now. I'm done. I'm done with this whole, it's night and day. Oh, it's so different. That's all I hear about. And that's great. It's great. I'm happy. Here's a result. We got a 5-star offensive lineman. That's good. That's progress.
Immediately, right?
It wasn't immediate, but.
With a 4-win, I mean, in your first year, coming off a 4-win season.
Yes. So those are the things that excite me. But until we get to the games and we watch Florida football and we get a feel for it, and again, if the offensive line ain't good enough, then find 5 guys who are.
Yeah.
Find 5. I mean, that's the charge of the coach and the people around the program. So, but
question.
Yes.
From the time Summerall was hired till right now, are you guys optimistic about this upcoming season?
I think all Gator fans are optimistic. It had to listen, but again, I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Nothing matters until they're playing those 3 hours every Saturday.
Guess to the question of optimism, my answer would be yes, and it's because, especially if you're going to Summerall's hiring date. Don't forget everything that was up in the air. Ball was going into the portal. Woods was going into the portal. So part of what's happened since he he's able to convince his guys this is the place you want to be. He was able to keep that. They've made some positive steps on the recruiting trail with a 5-star. So there's no reason for the optimism to be less. There's no reason to like Summerall less than when they hired him.
And that was part of the question. For me, I'm very optimistic because of the retention, because of the people that he was able to get from the portal. Like this Micah Mays kid, he looked pretty good.
Listen, let's not get carried away with these guys that they got. We didn't knock down an LSU or Ole Miss portal class here, okay?
Yeah.
So, again, we don't have. I don't know how. Again, I don't know how much money they're spending, et cetera, et cetera. It'll be fascinating to see when that breaks. But we didn't. Yeah, it's good.
I will say this from the level of interest in the prospects and Summerall's recruiting style, it does feel like if Florida had an open checkbook, they could put together a whale of a class. Like guys, like the number 1 prospect who's committed to Texas Tech is interested in Florida. I can't imagine a situation where Texas Tech can say, "Oh, that's all great. Here's $3 million." You know what I mean?
Right.
So as many inroads as you make, there's going to be some bottom line cash decisions that are made out there that will affect not just Florida but all recruiting classes. All right, let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more. It's next Gen Roofing Monday. Yeah,
just to sort of put a button on it here. Let me find this.
Yeah, and I want to add this too. Yes, he has a lot of retention from a 4-win team. So he better be a lot better coach than Billy Napier, or retention only takes you so far. They won 4 games.
But to me, right now, it just feels a lot better than what we've seen in the past. So like getting ready to go into a season, like doesn't it feel that way? It just feels better.
I'm probably a little more hardened.
No, we were sky high last year. Sky high. DJ Lagway was going to win the Heisman freaking trophy.
They beat 2 ranked teams. They won the bowl game.
Here's your portal classes: LSU, Ole Miss, Texas, Miami, Ohio State, Penn State. I got to go all the way. You're telling me, the portal is 28th. FSU's ahead of us, 27th.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because I think this is.
I mean, you just got to keep it real. Is all I'm saying. I'm not going to do this year in and year out.
My question though would be this: in keeping it real, does Florida get credit for getting? Ball and Woods. It's kind of like the Jags free agency. They signed a couple of guys late in the year. So,
fair.
I think that your overall portal experience maybe is a different ranking than your portal class.
But I said, and just to wrap it up here, I know we got to go. It just feel like had we lost those guys, I bet we'd be feeling a lot worse.
Oh, of course.
If we lost those guys.
Yes, of course. If Jaden Ball is at Texas A&M today and Jaden Woods went to Ohio State, you bet. You bet. All right, back with more next. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
It's the ultimate ride.
He's going to do it.
Sunday at Kansas.
Bubba Wallace wins at Kansas.
NASCAR is revved up by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234 on Jacksonville's high-performance NASCAR station, 1010 XL.
Getting married? Celebrating an anniversary? Celebrate your love with new wedding bands and save up to $10,000 right now at Beard's Diamonds. Now through April 19th, buy one wedding band, get a second one free. It's Beard's most popular offer ever. You both get new wedding bands, but you only pay for one. Gold, platinum, titanium, all wedding bands included in this springtime event. Now through April 19th. Buy one, get one free. Only at Beard's at the St. John's Town Center.
Longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everyone together. Spring and summer in Florida means pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. To do that, picking here for nearly 50 years, Surfside Pools been creating the backdrops for life's greatest memories. Weekly service, they do such a great job on my pool. Repairs, remodels, commercial maintenance, and of course, new pool construction. Surfside does it all. You ready to float happy? SurfsidePools.net. SurfsidePools.net, or give them a call, 246-2666, 246-2666. There's Surfside Pools. Summer starts here. License number CPC 044080.
Firehouse Subs is adding a new heavy hitter to the roster, the Chicken and Cheddar Rancher. Grilled chicken, melted cheddar, crispy bacon stacked high with fresh toppings, creamy buttermilk ranch. The Chicken and Cheddar Rancher, only at Firehouse Subs.
He tackles talk radio like a middle linebacker in the gap.
I tell it like I see it, and I see it like a middle linebacker.
Tommy Mack. Fridays on Jaguars Today. Unsealed by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Tom McMahon is here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned and operated business on the First Coast for nearly 20 years. Known for reliability, quality craftsmanship, and professional service, Armstrong Fence handles it all, from big projects like stadiums and schools to your very own backyard. They build a wicked strong fence, and they do it right the first time. When you need a fence in Jacksonville, trust Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
High Flying Jacko here. When I need to send a floral arrangement, there's only one thought: Kuhn Flowers. A simple phone call or an online order, it's always easy with Kuhn. There's a reason Kuhn Flowers has been doing it for over 75 years. Online at kuhnflowers.com.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
David Garrard here. Playing in the NFL can put a lot of wear and tear on your body, especially your knees. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has kept me mobile and ready to tackle every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
This is former NFL quarterback David Garrard. If your knees have taken a beating and you're finally ready to do something about it, then let Southeast Orthopedic take a look. Come on, do your knees a favor.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
What Major League Baseball teams have never won a World Series?
When you file a claim with Southern Oak Insurance, we schedule one of our trusted vendors to work directly with you, which means a faster claim resolution. Find out more at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
There are 5 Major League Baseball teams that have never won a World Series: Colorado, Milwaukee, San Diego, Seattle, and Tampa Bay.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, crank it up. Welcome back. Rory McIlroy is your Masters champion. You know, Augusta is it's truly amazing because there are 2 guys who, I don't know, they weren't going to win it yesterday in all likelihood, but they had opportunity and two guys who just, what CBS does is they stop following guys. Like Sam Burns eats worms, start off poorly. And so we didn't see Sam Burns eats worms again until the 15th or 16th hole when he made a birdie putt. And it was on tape to get back to 8 or 9 under and maybe getting it outside looking in. But Haotong Li and Shane Lowry both had moments yesterday. Shane was in a bunker in a fairway. I don't remember which hole it was. And did you see this? He hit the lip.
Oh, yeah.
And it went boom and shot back.
Yeah.
And that was bad. And then Haotong Li took a 10 on 13.
Yeah, you can't take a 10.
He was back, and he was playing with Scotty.
Yeah.
And maybe kind of slowed down Scheffler a little bit momentum-wise because my man went traipsing off into the woods. I thought some Masters official would come out and go, no,
Sasquatch.
we don't walk back in there.
It's like a Sasquatch, big Chinese Yeti back in there.
Yeah, so
he's a big man.
Haotong Li, that was...
Haotong Li went into the woods, swung, walked about 3 feet ahead.
I think he had doubled 12, and then he went triple 12.
He tripled 12, and then he made a
all of a sudden, I said, "Where's Haotong Li?" He was like +1 overall.
Yeah.
I was like, "What happened?"
The two guys you just mentioned share something else in common, and unfortunately, it means they'll have to take a 1-year sabbatical from the Masters. They won't be invited back next year. They each carded an 80.
Oh,
yeah, I have a new rule in Major Championship and Players Championship golf, and I don't care if you're Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, or the last guy in the field. If you shoot 80, you're not back next year. You got to take 1 year off.
Yeah.
I kid because I care, but you're going to have to be, eligible to play the next year. But, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shane, you shot 80. We can't have you back next year. Haotong, love you, but, no soup for you.
Yeah.
There were a few 80s rounds this year.
Yeah, it was, again, it was in watching it, it just, everybody had their chances, man.
And Scotty Scheffler's inability to dominate the par fives cost him the golf tournament. Rory for the week was only 11 under, 10 under on the par fives. So that's where you there's your winner. That's where you make your shot. That's where you win your strokes. You make long par fours is what you do. They're all reachable, and you can't.
Not to say that they're not easy, obviously.
For them.
But I will say this. Rory, through at least Friday, and maybe Saturday too, didn't hit a fairway on the par fives.
Right.
He couldn't hit a
still
3
made birdies.
days in a row. He went in the pine straw on 13.
Still made birdies.
And he still would make birdies. So, you
got to find a way to score on those holes. They hit the ball so far. No, they're long par fours.
Yes.
You might have to get it up and down.
Yeah, he made some putts too this week. He made some putts, especially Thursday, Friday, and then made a few yesterday when he had to. There's nothing like the Masters. I mean, it's so good.
Well, there's and because 13 and 15 are there looming, the swings are always possible. And I can't tell you how many times somebody will do something on 15 and 16, then turn around on 17 and make a bogey. That 17's an underrated hard hole.
Mm-hmm.
They do not make putts on that hole. I don't care where you put the pin. They miss putts all weekend on that hole.
Yeah.
I wonder if that hole had the fewest birdies. I wonder what that. I'm gonna look that up. Which hole this year had the fewest birdies?
Yeah, that's a good question. Good question.
Based on our early reports, the fourth hole, Flowering Crabapple.
Flowering Crabapple.
Sure, was highlighted as one of the most difficult. I don't need to know that.
That's the long par 3.
Yeah, number. What is this?
You say the fourth hole, right? Is the long par 3?
That's what it should be, but they're mistaking it. They're saying hole 4 is the 495 yard. That's not actually number 5.
Yeah, because yesterday was 250 yards, if I remember correctly.
And Rory, I think, made double there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It was unbelievable.
I can't. I mean, in today's day and age of AI, I guess you can't tell you which hole had the fewest birdies this year. I mean, what are we doing? Anyway, 17's a tough putting. That's another one that Scheffler had a chance, so I kind of left it on the lip.
Scotty went out there and he birdied 1 to get to 8, and all of a sudden he's 3 back. And you know how it works, man. I mean, shoot, when Rory had that 6-shot lead on Saturday, that thing was gone quick. I mean, it's a double bogey here and a birdie there, and all of a sudden you're right. I mean, so it is a fascinating watch, but the one thing, I think I read this, I think I saw that McIlroy, and this wasn't, I don't know for the tournament, but McIlroy at one point was averaging 342 yards with his driver.
Yeah.
And the second longest in Masters history, Tiger Woods in 1997. Still was outdoing him by 1 yard, which is
I wonder,
amazing.
and I wonder other guys this week if they wouldn't rank, where they would be in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, not just Rory averaging 343 this week or whatever, but Goddard at one point was averaging a number like that. I remember seeing that. So anyway, another Masters in the book, and only one player eligible to win the Grand Slam this year. That'd be Rory McIlroy for the second year in a row. He wins Augusta. Last year at this time, he was the story in golf. The presumptive, they tried to give him the player of the year before we got into May.
Yeah.
And then Scotty caught fire, won 2 majors last year.
Yeah.
So we're getting, in golf, it's hard. This is a lot less likely than tennis. But Scheffler and McIlroy don't look now, but they're kind of turning golf right into Federer versus Djokovic. Think about it. Scotty won 2 last year. Rory won 1. So they won 3 of the 4. Now we come back to this one. Rory wins the first one this year. So, and I didn't even go back to the end of 24, but I know that 4 of the last 5 majors have been won by Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler.
A couple things.
Can you tell me who won the other one last year?
Say again? Who won the majors?
Yeah, well, Scotty and Rory won 3 of the 4 last year. Now Rory's won another, so the 2 have won 4 out of 5. Again, it's like Djokovic and Nadal here. Who won the other one last year? Was it J.J. Spawn? Was that his?
Yeah,
last
the US
year.
Open.
Yeah.
Shout out to Roy Robertson Harris. Guy's been playing football 11 years. He had a golf tournament Saturday, charity tournament at the Yards. All the Jag players came.
Did he stay here? Is he also living here?
I assume he's living here. Well, I don't know, but he was here.
Yeah.
And
good player for the Jags.
I thought that was cool. He's in his 11th year with the Giants. So I thought that was really neat. Trevor, all the boys.
Good.
All the boys were there. So I thought that was a neat thing. And good for him. Good for him that he was able to do that. And then sad news, this young man, Chris Peyton Jones, who went to Sandalwood High School, killed in a crash in Gainesville late Saturday. He's just 30 years old. Again, played at Sandalwood High School. I think he went to Nebraska. He was just a sad story all the way around. Like I said, it was a car accident. He collided with a pickup truck in Alachua County, the only person killed in the crash. But yeah, Chris Peyton Jones, who got in the league, Lions, Titans, Vikings, Raiders, 29 games, 6 foot, 230-pound defensive back out of Nebraska, played for the Seattle Battlehawks of the UFL in 24. So, just a guy who, wasn't worked his way up, wouldn't take no for an answer, kept going. So I didn't know him personally, but I just hate when I see stuff like that far too young. So wanted to mention that as well as we head to the 8 o'clock hour. We got more coming up here on The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hey, I'll give you something easy to subscribe to if you're a golfer. You love getting out there and hitting the links and playing. Look good, play good. That's what ET subscribes to. It's what we all subscribe to, but not just look good, but fit good, feel good. And that's what you get with LFG. That's Live Forever Golf. I've been telling you about it for years, and you'll often see us outfitted in the variety of polos, hoodies, and other awesome products. Right now, they got the Passionate Patron Azalea collection drop. The Masters coming up next week. And they've got some, just to say, homages to our favorite major. Everything from hoodies to quarter zips. They've got athletic shorts and bathing suits. You need accessories like hats and belts and any and everything. It's Live Forever Golf. It's a mentality as much as it is an apparel store, but you can find any and everything you want right there online at Live.
This is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Just one big happy and dysfunctional family.
Turn on the switch and you let them go.
1010XL.
Insurance companies have teams of lawyers working to protect their bottom line. I'm Chris Campione of Campione Law, and you deserve someone just as focused on protecting your bottom line. We go head-to-head with insurance companies every day, and they know our name. Giving you peace of mind and delivering results is our job. With no fees unless we win, there's no risk to get the help you need. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
If you've been searching for answers to your quarterback questions, he's the lighthouse to guide you home.
I'm Denny Thompson, and they call me the quarterback whisperer.
He shares his insights Friday mornings on The Drill. Wrapped up by George Moore Chevrolet on 1010XL.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting, repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Kubota keeps job sites running smoothly with the #1 selling compact excavator lineup in the world. Reliable, capable, and backed by strong dealer support. Stop by today and power up your crew. Right now, bring home select Kubota excavators with 0% financing available or save up to $7,000. Now through June 30th, see store or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Coastal Equipment on New Kings Road and in McClenny.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, buddy. Why so glum?
Stinky ice cubes, Jason. It's all downhill from here.
What?
The tap water at my place smells kind of funky. Funky tap water makes funky ice cubes. I meet a nice girl, invite her back to my place for a cocktail, and blow my whole romantic gesture with a mojito that smells like dog's feet.
Wait, I can totally make you way cooler.
I'm not taking your charity ice cubes, Jason. I have my pride.
Your pride is safe. Our plumbers can be at your house the day you call and install a whole home water purification system. Water tastes better, dishes come out cleaner, even your hair feels better after you shower.
Ooh, the ladies love a man with soft hair, don't they, Jason?
Life moves pretty fast. If you spend every day worried about the water in your own home, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. Florida blasted number 4 Georgia, smashing 4 early homers to take the series. The Gators, now a nation's best, 10-1 against ranked teams. North Florida dropped the finale at West Georgia, but still claimed its 5th straight ASUN series win behind early homers from Mitchell Collins and Gialdri Gomez. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 8:06 at 62 degrees. Your time and temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Work it, make it, do it. Makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
All right, welcome back to the show. My only comment, I'll make this comment. How can you have the highest payroll in baseball and be batting Jared Young third? To me, and more than once, and to me, that's a poorly constructed baseball team. But fret not, Met fan. Tommy Pham is on his way. He'll be joining us in Los Angeles to lift us out of our offensive malaise as we wait for Juan Soto to get back and Francisco Lindor to, I don't know, decide to care about playing the game, of which now through 16 games he has no home runs and no RBI.
Is this Stearns' third year or second year?
Third year.
Third year. Yeah, because that's where you start to put a little bit of a, okay, let's see how you cook, what you did, and
that
at least the early
jackass
returns.
traded Brandon Nimmo for Marcus Semien, and Brandon Nimmo's hitting 380 with 3 home runs, and Marcus Semien, sorry, Junie Bug, sucks.
Yeah.
And he's going to suck. He can't hit. He's done. He's seen his better days. He's not going to heat up. Now, I'm not cashing in on the season. I've seen this too many times.
Yeah.
A year ago, we were 45-24, and we missed the playoffs.
Yeah, the best record in baseball.
So we'll see we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be the opposite this year. The pitching's been good, so. But now we, as a red hot team that has lost 5 in a row, suddenly we get to go to L.A. and take on the Dodgers.
Oh, you've lost 5 straight. Yeah, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can you put that in football terms? 45-24.
45-24 would be like being
8-1.
like the Jags were 8-3 that year, and then went 8-9.
And I'd say
it's kind of like that. Although
yeah,
maybe a little bit less, but yeah.
I think 8-3 is pretty fair.
Yeah,
8-2, I'd even say. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the best record in baseball, and you're halfway
Like
through.
we were the number one. The Jags were the number one seed that year.
Yeah,
at
very
that
similar.
point.
Yeah, that's a similar one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can offer this bit of broadcast witticism and critique.
Mm-hmm.
These sports leagues have lost their minds.
Oh, 100%.
And they throw these games, and you call it your showcase game, and it's on maybe, it's on Apple or Netflix or Prime. Or would it kill NBC to when Prime is it Prime or Peacock? I don't even remember who it had. Peacock last night? I don't know who it was. It may have been Prime. One of them had Sunday Night Baseball. Is it Peacock?
Peacock.
Would it kill NBC to put it on NBC? I mean, is NBC's Sunday night programming so compelling?
I thought NBC had Sunday night NBA basketball.
Well, I don't.
Now that it's over, maybe they'll start. I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, my suggestion to the commissioners, when you're formulating your showcase game, do better. Do better. If you're going to showcase one game a week and have it blankety night baseball, put it on television. Where people can watch it, where they don't have to search it, and they don't have to go in and out. And look, my system, none of this matters. I can flip back and forth. I find the games. I just mean in general to showcase the sport. I just don't. You go to Sunday Night Baseball was better on ESPN.
Yeah,
it was better. The broadcast was better. The broadcast last night, Hick, was awful.
I had it on. I saw.
They're doing full screen interviews with Zach Brown. I'm missing baseball plays.
I wonder what
was it on NBC or did you watch it on Peacock or was it on Prime? I don't even know what it was on.
I think it was on NBC.
I think it might be on Prime
because there's no way we get in Prime in the office.
Okay, well maybe it was on NBC.
Yeah,
then.
it was on NBC.
The actual NBC itself, like Channel 12.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then never mind.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
But I'll say this: Bob Costas. You're making Bob Costas interview Zach Brown?
Bob Costas is like
Bob Costas, man. I'm not interviewing Zach Brown.
Well, how about this?
No offense. I like Zach Brown. He's a great artist. But that's it didn't make sense to me.
Well, no, the problem is that it was on NBC.
It was on NBC. The boys are texting me. Tell Frost it was on NBC.
Will it every week?
I think so.
Okay,
I think it now goes to NBC.
I take it back. That's where it should be. Okay, I got you.
But I guess what they're
mine said where I was watching had the Peacock logo.
What I read is the criticism is the boys need to hire an analyst because they tried to use the local analysts and they weren't very good.
I thought they had CC Sabathia. I thought I heard.
Well, he was down on the field, but I think Andrew Jones may have been. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, obviously, because it's the Braves and it was like 8-1, and I didn't care. But some weird things in sports happened this weekend. That's one thing. The NBA, a bit of a joke.
Okay, what do you
168 players, something like that, didn't play on Friday or whatever. They're all sitting out the last. It's just weird. I mean, the whole thing is weird. The way that they're the Mets won't install Luis Robert as a pinch hitter because he had played 5 games in a row and they had to stick to they're down a run. They got to stick to their plan. He's off today. He's unavailable. He can't go because he can't go play the outfield for an inning. He's 28 years old.
Who?
Luis Robert.
Yeah.
He's a better hitter than the guy. I mean, you guys are idiots.
They act like the games don't count because we're in April. It's annoying.
I mean, don't make me bring in doctors. Don't make me call Kevin Murphy and tell you that you're not helping him one bit. If he's good enough to play, he can play. So play him. This load management BS is nonsense.
Shout out your guy, Mikhail. You have Mikhail Bridges?
Yeah, he got 23 seconds to keep his streak alive.
Yeah, but it's up to 800 and something games. He's actually within shouting distance of AC Green's all-time record.
But he should have played more.
Well, it's not the first time in this streak.
I don't like that.
He's had 2 other seasons where he went in for 28 seconds at the end of the year. But you know what? If you play 81 solid
I get it.
and you want to keep it going, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it, but then play a quarter.
They
play
won.
a quarter.
I was surprised that do you take it as a choice by the other team, or is that being too specific? Like the Hawks sat everyone. Like, we don't care if we play the Knicks or the Cavs. Do you take that if you're like Knicks? Did you use that? I mean, you could argue they lost on purpose. They didn't. Miami played everyone. They're trying to improve their standing. The Hawks didn't play anyone. They sat their entire starting lineup. It was like,
Yeah, that's another dumb thing. Like, we want to be rested. You got a week off, you morons. If you want to play, play.
Here's what I would say.
Well, we put our emphasis on rest and health.
They all say that.
That's
Here's my question for Atlanta.
embarrassing.
For Atlanta, not even trying to get the 5 seed. My question would be this. You're trying, presumably, and some it's,
I didn't even understand how it worked yesterday. I was under the impression most of the day we were getting the Raptors because of what you had told me going into the week. You said, if this happens, this happens. But I guess the Magic and there are other factors involved. I don't know. I don't care.
Lose. Yeah, the Hawks couldn't lose.
I don't care.
The Magic had nothing to do with the Raptors.
But I was like, oh, good, we get the Raptors.
Here's what threw you off. I saw that convoluted. The Magic and the Sixers, they had nothing to do with Raptors Hawks. You were Raptors Hawks the whole way. And if they tied, and I told you this, if they tied, Toronto had the tiebreaker, so they would be the 5. So, I mean, it did play out.
The Hawks, though, lost yesterday.
That's right.
To who?
To the Heat.
Yeah, you should have won that game.
If they won, my point is, if they won, they'd be the 5 seed.
You didn't try, so you preferred playing the Knicks.
Is that what you draw?
It has to be.
That's what I'm saying.
By the way, that's stupid, but if it works out, fine. But don't sit there and say, no, you wanted to play the Knicks. You tanked the game. We're not idiots here.
The Hawks know this going in.
Yes.
Yeah, but here, the only thing
the Raptors are going to beat the Nets.
The only thing that I would say about that is I don't know if it nets. I think it means personally that the Hawks find the Cavs and the Knicks to be an unequal challenge. But I will say this. Here's why the 5 seed is more valuable. Wouldn't you rather in round 2 play the Pistons than the Celtics?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
We now go Hawks, Celtics,
right.
And whoever.
Correct. And
it's not easy.
I do think, and honestly, again, I got a dog in the fight, but I'm just saying from my NBA fandom and watching how teams are playing, the Knicks got a bad draw getting the Hawks.
Yeah.
That's not where you want to be. The Hawks are playing good right now, and they've got
we should have tanked to the Raptors the day before.
That's right.
CC, Andrew Jones, Corey Kluber, the play-by-play guy, I think was Jason Benetti, and then Bob Costas. I mean, we had chock full of announcers.
Why is Costas not calling the game?
Right.
You're Bob Costas. You're going to bring me there to do Katie Couric interviews?
Yeah, I didn't.
Strange. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The home of the home team you grew up with.
Big play. Look at the release by Jimmy Smith as he then clears the rest of the Dolphins secondary. And wow, talk about deja vu.
1010XL.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
Hey, gang, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard is chock full of the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. We got the Silverados, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, yes. Dependability, always. Style, you see my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlantic Boulevard showroom today. See why truck folks keep coming back to George Moore Chevrolet. George Moore Chevrolet, gang, together. Let's ride.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA, who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Get a healthy start in 2026. The Florida Department of Health in Duval County is here to help you get healthy and stay healthy all year long. Our dedicated team is committed to providing high-quality care and trusted public health services for our community. Our mission is simple: to protect, promote, and improve the health of you and your family. Learn more about our programs and services by visiting duval.floridahealth.gov.
Your tax refund has plans. A vacation? A flat screen TV? Well, your plumbing has other ideas. If you've been putting off a major repair, this is your chance to get the work done and save money. With the tax refund plumbing upgrade from Duck Duck Rooter, get $500 off any major plumbing repair over $5,000. That's real savings. Duck Duck Rooter delivers honest, upfront pricing and experienced pros who do it right. Call to schedule a free estimate. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com. Financing is available.
Everybody, Mike Dempsey here, and the cooler weather is upon us. Folks, it's the perfect time to try the new breakfast sandwich from Dandy Foods. A hearty one, too. A twin-pack cinnamon swirl and country sausage. You get the sweet first, then the salty kicks in, and trust me, they are addicting. And you'll find them all at daily stores around town. So the next time you're out and about, stop and get all that deliciousness in less than a minute from Dandy. Just one more reason to go out and make yours a dandy, and do it today.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Oblong pigskin football. Question for you here.
Yes, sir.
Since 2002.
Yes.
So we're going back, 20-something years. Can you tell me the number of running backs drafted in the top 10 that went on to win a Super Bowl with the team that drafted them? Number of running backs drafted in the top 10, and those with whom they went and won a Super Bowl with the team that drafted them.
Since 2020?
Yeah, since 2020. I could go
Well,
back.
there haven't been many. I mean, Saquon
I
did
got
not
1, 2,
win
3,
it
4,
with
5,
the
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 20.
22 running backs in the last 5 years?
No. 2002.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
No, 2002, the last 20 years, basically. A little more than 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so this list.
Where was Kenneth Walker chosen?
Not inside the top 10.
Not inside the top 10? Saquon was chosen inside the top 10.
But he didn't win it with the Giants.
Yeah.
Won it with the team that drafted him. And I decided to look this up because in passing we were talking in the break about, there's all of this smoke about around Jeremiah Love going to the Titans.
Yes.
And so that would be a very high pick on a running back.
Mm-hmm.
The running back is such a unique position, isn't it? Like, there is no world where you could say the Falcons made a mistake drafting Bijan Robinson.
Ashton Genty hasn't won a Super Bowl last year, right?
Right. No, he didn't. But, back to...
Oh, Bijan, yeah.
There's no way that Bijan Robinson isn't anything but a grand slam. The dude has been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons haven't made the playoffs.
Well, his team's awful.
Yeah, well, but still.
I know Lenny Fournette didn't get us to
Didn't quite go to the
promised
Super Bowl.
land, but he did go.
Yeah.
He won one.
Yeah, but not with here. Not with the Jets. There have been a few that have done that. Christian No, he didn't win one. He went with the 49ers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to a Super Bowl, I suppose, with the... Was he there on Cam's year? No. He was drafted in 17. He wouldn't have been there for that. Here's the list. Bijan 8th, Saquon 2nd, Leonard 4th, McCaffrey 8th,
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel Elliott 4th overall.
Okay.
Todd Gurley, close. He was not on that Rams team, or at least wasn't the featured back when they won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Trent Richardson, how'd that work, Cleveland? 3rd overall.
That didn't go well.
CJ Spiller, 9th overall. Darren McFadden went to the Raiders. Number 4, Adrian Peterson had a great career. Never led a team to a Super Bowl.
Oh, boy.
Reggie Bush.
Mm.
Although, actually, I guess that's it. Reggie Bush is the last top 10 running back to win a Super Bowl with the team that drafted him.
How about that?
And he wasn't, and if you were just going by dominance, he would be well down this list of running backs, right? The Bijans and Barkleys. And
What year was that? 07 that he got drafted?
Reggie Bush got drafted in 06.
Wow. It's been that.
Yeah,
20 years.
Ronnie Brown 05. Cedric Benson was the 4th overall pick.
Todd Gurley would have been, but had they won that Super Bowl against the Patriots and they lost 13-3.
That's right. They lost that one. The one that they came back and won, he was gone already. There have been a few, and so there's backs on here that went to teams that they went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
There's backs on here that went to Super Bowls but didn't win. But hey, look, there seems no other position that we put through this kind of microscope, this kind of vetting.
Yeah.
Like how many
weird.
How many top 10 quarterbacks in the last 20 years have won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
How many? Was Mahomes in the top 10?
Yes.
He was. He was
top 10? No, was he 11?
Was he? I'm wondering, was he 11? I mean, has there been a Joe Burrow went like who? Matthew Stafford, not with the team that drafted him.
Right.
Like, tell me the top 10 quarterback on the team that drafted him that went to win a Super Bowl. It's hard to win a Super Bowl. You got to have it all. You got to be good at spacing out your salary, I suppose. You probably shouldn't afford spending $13 million on a guy like Travis Etienne. It's kind of what we're winding our way to as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes was 10th. So he was exactly
10th. Okay,
Mahomes
well, there
was
you go.
10th.
Okay. All right. Well, that
I mean, if you're the Bears, you feel good about Caleb
Yeah.
Williams. You're the Commanders, you feel good about Jane Daniels. The Patriots went with Drake May. I mean,
the top 10. The Jags feel good about Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
The Bengals still feel good about Joe Burrow.
But they haven't won. Bryce
No.
Young, yeah, sure. I don't know. How do you feel about him, C.J. Stroud,
no.
Anthony Richardson, no.
Was Stroud
no,
top
no.
10?
Stroud was 2nd or 3rd.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, in fact,
Tua.
In fact, if you were handicapped,
Tua,
Herbert may have a shot. If you were handicapping those guys, Trevor would show up high on that list.
Kyler Murray, new team. Daniel Jones, new team.
Yeah, see, they can't win it with the teams that drafted them.
Baker Mayfield, new team. Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl. Different team.
Yeah, different team. So
dumbass Jets.
Maybe looking at the
Is he top 10? Was Sam doing?
Yeah. He was 3rd. He was ahead of
Third
Josh
overall.
Allen.
Yeah.
Josh Allen was 6th or 7th.
Yeah,
wasn't
Josh Rosen, I think, went in the top 10 of that draft.
he?
Baker.
Josh Rosen's at the Penn Wharton Business School or something.
Is he?
He was.
Well, it's a good thing he's good with numbers because stats wasn't so much.
Mitch Trubisky.
Oof.
Man.
Yeah.
Mitch Trubisky.
I don't know why I forget about that guy sometimes.
Isn't Trubisky the Mahomes? No, it's not.
I don't think so.
Yes, he is.
He's the Mahomes draft?
Yeah. Trubisky 2nd, Mahomes 10th.
Hey, Bears.
Man.
Whoops.
I credit the Chiefs, though. There are a lot of people that go back in hindsight talking about how they were talking about Patrick Mahomes before that draft. I don't believe any of them. I listen to any and everything, and no one, maybe in passing, oh, this guy may be good. That don't count. The Chiefs went out and made the move and went and got. And then you look at his college numbers, and you're like, well, no wonder. Why? What did we all miss? Have you seen Patrick Mahomes' senior year at Texas Tech?
That's what I was asking. How was he? Because I didn't pay much attention.
Oh, my God. He threw like for over 5,000 yards and like 50-something touchdowns.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, his senior year, I mean, we were all just sleeping on it.
Yeah.
Because here's why.
Because it was Texas Tech?
Yeah, and they were in a stretch right there. They were throwing out these red attack quarterbacks who they'd go to the Graham Harrells, and they'd go to the next level, and they wouldn't have. Cliff Kingsbury. It was just full of these highly productive college quarterbacks that it was just the
point is you can
system.
take any position. There's no one position where if you take this guy in the
I wonder which one. I wonder if you did pick a position though, which one would most, even if it's coincidence or luck.
Yeah.
Like which position taken in the top 10?
Yeah.
Have they won the most Super Bowls with their team?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that would be. All right, here is
that kind of study could take years and cost thousands of lives.
Just throw it into Grok or ChatGPT.
Literally could.
Here is
Aaron. I want an answer by tomorrow.
Here is what Patrick Mahomes was bringing. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Got to make sure I'm not a bot. Am I a bot? Not a
You're
bot.
A bot.
Are you doing that one? Had Patrick Mahomes had the career stats he had in college at, let's say, like Florida,
yeah, he would have been
number one overall.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Because Texas Tech had the air raid offense, and they had a history of guys, Graham Harrell, guys who
big numbers,
guys who didn't pan out.
There was and there were more than just Graham. There was a few of them.
Yeah.
There was, like I said, Harrell, Cliff Kingsbury came through there and put up big numbers. There was a bunch of them that did. In his junior year, he turned pro after his junior year, just 3 years in college, and Mahomes went pro. He threw for 5,052 yards, 41 touchdowns, 10 picks.
B.J. Simons.
Yeah, they had, again.
Harrell, Kingsbury, Mahomes.
I think Baker was a cup of coffee. I don't know if it was the starter at Texas Tech.
Yeah. He didn't last long.
Yeah, but passing yards per game in
Sonny Cumbie.
Yeah, those guys. People laugh and they have not heard of those guys, but I promise you, in their Big 12 conference, they were high on the passer list. Average yards per game for Mahomes his junior year. Average passing yards per game
over 350.
421.
Yeah.
What?
421 average yards per game in 12 games. He threw for 5,052 yards.
Yeah, but here's the point. He was the fourth. He has the fourth most yards at Texas Tech in a season.
And those others came before him.
Graham Harrell did it twice, and B.J. Simons threw for 58-33.
See, that's why you didn't trust.
So that's
Mahomes.
why there was this
That's where the Chiefs. I saw Andy Reid watching a Super Bowl pregame, one of these Super Bowls that the Chiefs have won, and he gave it up to one of his. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, there's one guy.
One of his scouts. He goes, "Man, this guy came to me and said, if you never trust me on anything, you need to get this guy."
Yeah.
And they, again, don't forget this. They had a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Right.
I mean, Alex Smith and the Chiefs had just had a big year. He was a good, solid quarterback. They traded up to get Mahomes.
In that year, Patrick Mahomes threw for 734 yards against Oklahoma.
Well, that'll up that average. Do you remember who the
and 586 against Baylor?
Dan will remember. But do you remember who the Chiefs traded with to get up and get Mahomes?
No.
Wasn't it the Bills? Yeah, the Bills. When did Josh Allen go? The next year?
That's a good question.
I think it was 18.
Yeah, it must have been the next year. Mahomes was 17. The year we took Leonard. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Next-Gen Roofing Monday as we get you through a moon day. And
I had a case of the moon days.
On into the work week. Yeah, I get it.
It was 2018, by the way.
2018 for Allen. Yeah, the year before the Bills could have got Mahomes. They said, here you go, Kansas City. How's that worked out?
357 is sophomore year. 421 is junior year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a year.
But again, he got dumbed down. That's why the Chiefs and his scout is so smart. He was able to pull aside just these incredible numbers that were coming.
What was that average again? What was that number?
421.
Jeez.
5,000 yards.
And 357 the year before, to his point.
Insane.
And I mean, he got the ball downfield. Like he threw, but they lost games too. They lost 66-10 to Iowa State. They lost 45-44 to Okie State. They lost to Texas.
And Mahomes, and this is also
they were 5-7 that year.
One thing that Mahomes will do more than other great quarterbacks is he'll throw it to the other guys.
10 picks that year, though.
Yeah,
only 10.
15 the year
college.
before. I
Yeah.
mean, in his college career, 93 touchdowns and 29 picks. So basically 3-1.
That's
You'd
pretty
take it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
Because he was throwing 4 and 5 touchdown passes a game
I
that
feel
year.
in any the 421 5
average.
Yeah,
Average.
I feel like in any conference that's pretty.
It's really good.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
No argument here.
I will take a break. Keep it rolling. This is The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hi, I'm Amber Frangie. By now, you've heard the story. How I heard about how much weight some of my dad's friends at the radio station lost with Awaken 180, so I wanted to try it myself. Well, the truth is, it's really incredible. I just met with my Awaken 180 coach, and I've now lost more than 150 pounds. That is a real number, not an exaggeration. Some of you may think, wow, if she lost that much, how much had she gained? Well, that's a story for another day. But what I can tell you is Awaken 180 has changed my life, and maybe saved my life. I thought I might have been at a point of no return, but with Awaken 180, you never are. There's no medications, no fad diets, just a coach you meet with weekly who you can trust, a meal plan that makes sense, and that you'll enjoy. It's honestly a miracle. If you want to lose weight, even if you have a lot of weight to lose like me, Awaken 180 truly is the way to go. If that's where you are, try Awaken 180 today.
I'm Frank Frangie, but take it from my kid. If you want to lose weight the right way, call 1-844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
New year, new course.
Mind if I play through?
The Coastal Equipment Guggen Open at the Golf Club of Southampton, April 27th. For a chance for you and a partner to play, text Guggen to the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010. Enjoy a Chick-fil-A breakfast and lunch from Dandy Foods. Chip and putt to win a Bernie grill from Stonecore. Pick up sunscreen products from Beaches Dermatology. Thanks to our sponsors, Lucas Tree Service, Instant Keys, Standard Insurance, and Harbor Dental Care.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Meta World Peace, what's up, man?
Nah, that's not my name anymore, thanks to Hard Rock Bet.
We're doing this again, are we?
Now I go by Meta over rebounds, under assists, Meta the first basket, free throw, piece.
Huh, so you really can same-game parlay practically anything now on Hard Rock Bet.
It's the only place I play these days.
Download the Hard Rock Bet app and start playing today. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Get ready for an unforgettable night with the legendary Bill Murray. The icon of Caddyshack and SNL takes the stage at the Florida Theater. This isn't just comedy. It's a high-energy mix of music, storytelling, and pure entertainment. From the Grand Ole Opry to rocking out with the Blood Brothers, Bill Murray delivers a show like no other. Don't miss out. April 19th at Florida Theater. Grab your tickets today for Bill Murray and his Blood Brothers at floridatheater.com.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Fine Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Jack Nicklaus has 18 majors, 6 Masters, 4 U.S. Opens, 3 British Open, and 5 PGA. Tiger Woods has 15, Walter Hagen 11. Roars moves into the top 12, a tie for 12 with Mickelson, Faldo, and Lee Trevino. Arnold Palmer had 7.
Yeah.
But Rory has 1 of each and is halfway to a second Grand Slam. I think only Tiger and Jack have 2 career Grand Slams.
Do they have 3? Does Tiger have 3? We talked about this the other day.
Tiger has 3 and Jack has 3.
Yeah. So that's great, Roy. Good luck getting the 2 to get to 2. You ain't catching those 2. He ain't getting 3. He ain't tripling up on them. Not with Scheffler looming out there.
No.
Scotty, I'm sure would like to get him, although he won 2 last year. Who are we kidding? I will say this. Golf is we've seen golf be top heavy to one dominant man. We saw it with Tiger. We saw it with Jack. Not that there weren't other good golfers. This is becoming the closest thing to like 1 and 1A that we've had in golf for an extended period of time in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, the last, 5 majors, they've each won 2.
It will be interesting to see if Scotty, you get the feeling, and I don't know this, but you get the feeling that all that matters to Rory now are the majors.
Well, and they should.
The history, he took full advantage of Augusta this year. I'm not playing these other tournaments previous. I'm getting my game ready for Augusta. That's what it's all about. I think Scotty's still piling up dubs. I think Scotty still enjoys the winning. I think anytime Scotty tees it up, he cares. I don't say Rory doesn't care. Rory's trying, but he damn sure is trying, And Rory's got, the one thing that was interesting about Rory during the 10-year walk in the desert, because it really wasn't a walk in the desert. He was knocking on the door of all these majors, et cetera.
Yeah.
But he also won, how many FedEx Cups?
That's what I was going to say, because you made a good point. Like, it's kind of similar to the Jordan Spieth. They won at that age.
Yeah.
But the difference is when Rory was in his wilderness, he was a lot closer than Spieth has been.
Yes, a lot closer.
Spieth would have to have that resurgence like Rory did, but he's fallen further, away from the target than Rory ever did.
Yeah. I mean, by far, right?
I mean,
Rory won his first major back in 11. It's 26 over these 15 years. He's won 6. Now, that's pretty cool. I said earlier, his first 25 majors, he won 4. His next 38 majors, he won 0. His last 5, he's won 2.
Right.
So.
And again, there's kind of a Brady correlation there. How he won with the Patriots, and he went 10, 12 years, they didn't win anything. They were close.
Much like Giselle messed with Brady.
I learned
Caroline Wozniacki messed with Rory.
Yeah, I learned something this weekend that I wasn't aware of, because I always I don't know which wormhole I got down. Remind me to circle back to the assault on my sensibilities on my algorithm. Don't know how it got there, but I didn't realize that Giselle Bundchen also has ties to witchcraft. So that's nice.
Oh,
maybe down there in Brazil they're a little more, eager to get into the voodoo or whatnot. But yeah, I saw some documented. She casts spells and whatnot. So good for her. 2 kids.
Rory's first PGA Tour event was Quail Hollow, the first win. He followed that up with the U.S. Open.
And by the way, his U.S. Open, he won by 100.
That was the second win. Then he won the Honda Classic. Then he won the PGA.
Same year as the U.S. Open?
No, we're at the 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
In 12, he had a good year. He won the Honda, the PGA, the Deutsche Bank, and the BMW. Those are big events back then.
They were, yeah.
And
except for the Honda, but still.
Took 13 off, came back in 14 and won the Open, Bridgestone, and the PGA.
Yeah, I thought he had a year where he won 2.
15, he won Match Play, Wells Fargo. 16, he won Deutsche Bank and the Tour Championship. Took 17 off, came back in 18 and just won API. 19 won the Players, RBC, and the Tour Championship, and the WGC HSBC Championship.
So he was playing winning golf. He just wasn't winning majors. And by the way, in that period, he let the Masters get away, blew it on the back nine on Sunday. He couldn't finish off. Was it Cam Smith ran him down at the British, where he couldn't make a putt that mattered.
Couldn't make the putt.
So he had a lot of close calls in between there, and winning. I now believe he'll win another 2 or 3 at least.
See, I kind of thought that last year.
Well, and I think we thought this. We had this conversation earlier this golf season. We're thinking of, we might get to 10. I mean, that would be, that's going to be hard to do. He's only 35. He's in his prime. He hits it a mile. And now he's going to have some confidence, / cockiness. I wonder if his pairing didn't save him disaster yesterday. It's obvious Cam Young's a comfortable pairing for him.
Yes.
He played with him the first 2 days, and he was awesome. You can kind of call back on that. And, when he fell 3 shots back, if that would have been the Burns pairing or someone else, I don't know. I'm not going to say for sure, but I do know he was comfortable with and I heard him say it. It was good pairing for him, I think is the way he said it.
He opened in February at Pebble, and he went T14. And then he played Riviera, the Genesis, and he was T2. And then he withdrew from Arnie Palmer, if you remember.
Back.
Much to my chagrin. And then he was T46 at the Players.
Yeah, it wasn't a big part of the storyline.
And then he won the Masters. So that's what he's done so far, along with a T3 at Dubai. He's played 3 events, DP World Tournament events as well. He did those early, like in December, January.
Didn't he win one of those?
No.
Oh.
Has not won one. So,
yeah, it feels, again, this has not happened in golf 1 and 1A. It's been 1, and 1A might show up for a month or two, but this has the feel of like those tennis dominant, the personalities where, you can almost count on him to be in the final at every major. It's getting to the point where one or both, McIlroy or Scheffler, I'll say right now, sight unseen, U.S. Open next, one of these 2 dudes will be top 2.
Yeah.
And then go to the next one. One of these 2 will be top 2 in that one.
I will say this. It was a bad, and it really has sort of proven out. But this Live thing, if you went to Live, you're anonymous.
Yeah, for sure.
Sergio yesterday made headlines because he's a jerk.
He made an ass out of himself.
And
what a petulant.
It seems like there's a interwoven theme with the Live golfers. A lot of them are jerks.
We're getting there.
A lot of them are jerks. And maybe it took time, but I still maintain and believe. And again, did Cam Smith make the cut?
I don't believe so. No, I don't think so.
He never.
I don't think so. I think Cam, I didn't like that from him. I don't think Cam cares much about golf. I don't mean to be disparaging,
right?
But I just don't.
Well, Hatton had a good Sunday, but there wasn't any pressure.
Yeah, it was never in contention.
The Live guys,
Rahm and DeChambeau at the end of the day were the 2 carrying. They missed the cut, both of them.
And really, they're it now.
And they weren't any good.
Yeah.
And by the way, DeChambeau is, whatever. I try and like and get on board, and I enjoy your social media content, but, you don't go to Augusta with a 3D manufactured 5-iron like you're Johnny Jackass. What are you doing? You're at Augusta. Feel free to hit a TaylorMade, buddy. I mean, if you want to pull that thing out on the Live Tour, knock yourself out. You're at Augusta National. The 5-iron is an important club, and you're going to use the one you built in your shed?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bryson, get off the shed.
All right, now I want to know if anybody else has seen this out there, okay? If this has happened to you.
If you don't get off the shed, I'm going to rip your face off.
Oh, wow.
You want a beer?
Yeah, you're right. That's Will Ferrell, Saturday Night Live. I don't know if this has happened to you. Maybe this is just a YouTube thing, or I would assume it like TikTok or Twitter or anywhere else. But, when I go on YouTube, Hick, and I can kind of, I go on YouTube.
I don't do it. I don't. This
and
is a doom scroller story.
Yeah. So I you know how it is. I pick up my phone. I go to my trusty YouTube.
Yes.
My front page looks like something like this, Hick. You just kind of scroll up through the stories. I've got fishing and
you're doom scrolling.
Right, I go through all kinds of stuff. Well, somehow, in my screen, with nothing that would have triggered this subject, this topic to make my doom scroll, but suddenly I'm doom scrolling, and I've got it's like a dermatological deal, and they're just like jabbing and just like popping zits and cysts and all these things. Like, why did this show up? And silly me, curiosity got the best of me, and I didn't even click on it to go in it. But if you stop while you're doom scrolling, like on the middle one, it'll kind of play the video without sound. Apparently, I made the mistake of stopping on this. Well, why am I getting these faces jabbed with utensils and pus being popped out to the moon? It's all. Is that what? Why?
Oh, that's what you're actually getting?
Yes. Look, it won't take long. I'll show you.
I don't need it. I don't know.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll go back to my YouTube. I'll scroll down. You won't have to go far. We're going to come on this. I guess it's almost marketed as some sort of sick AMSR. I see, now it's not here. Thank you. You're listening to me, phone. I don't want to see this anymore. Yeah, this is
very good.
This is the furthest I've doom scrolled in a while without this thing just like assaulting my sensibilities. And here it is. This is what I'm talking about. Like this shows up. Yeah, see?
Dear.
You don't need this. It's like Dr. Pimple Popper, but like in a back alley somewhere. So
you must have watched
But
one.
I didn't. I did this. I stopped like this. But why was it ever show up the first time? Why is this viewed as entertainment?
I have no
answers. Just a question. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Turn on your radio. We'll bring the game to you.
Here we go. 4th and a yard.
Jacksonville's play-by-play sports radio. 1010XL.
Some plumbing companies say they're local, right up until you realize their headquarters are in New York City. At Holland Sons Plumbing, we're actually from here. Born, raised, and fixing leaks right here in Jacksonville. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Hicken here, gang. Yeah, it's my turn. Topdressing.com. I can't wait to see them. They're coming to do my lawn. Look, I met with their staff. Great people. Really nice, fun, just like us. You know, love sports, love good stuff. Locally operated here in Jacks. Terrific people. Heck, I've been troubled by the one thing about Florida, man. You got that St. Aug grass, right? Nobody likes it. I can't wait to have their proprietary process go to work for me. We're getting on the schedule. It's easy, and you can too. If you want to truly transform your lawn to look like a golf course, call today for a free estimate and top dress that lawn like the pros do. I'm going to do it with topdressing.com.
The offseason is when you add speed, power, and precision to the team. This is your game plan. Keep the offseason rolling with AA Automotive and 1010XL. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Family run since 1954.
Did you know there's local savings sitting in your mailbox right now? Money Pages is packed with real coupons from your favorite local businesses. Save money at restaurants like Al's Pizza, on pet care at Forever Vets, and on entertainment for the whole family at the Alhambra Theater. Plus, make sure to download the Money Pages app for savings on the go. Money Pages in your mailbox right now.
Hi, folks. Frank Frangie for the farm at Okefenokee. My wife and I and a bunch of friends just got back from the farm, and we had an incredible experience. We toured the regenerative farm, as well as the beautiful handcrafted cabins, and were treated to a fantastic farm-to-table dinner created by Congreve and Penn. Man, was it good. Well, you can learn more at okefarm.com. That's OKEfarm.com. And even hear my interview with farm co-founder Doug Davis to learn even more about this amazing property. That's OKEfarm.com.
This is Hayes Carlion for First Florida Credit Union. I went to the branch on 210 to get my car loan and had a fantastic experience. I got a great rate and was in and out. The online banking services are also outstanding. Depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. First Florida Credit Union was voted Best Credit Union in the Best of Bold City Community Choice Awards for 3 years running, and it's easy to see why. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jacks Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
New and pre-owned firearms are in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimber, Smith & Wesson, 6 Hour, Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Only at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Yeah! So, great weekend. Friday night. Went to a concert. Excited about it. Had a nice dinner. And then went over to the concert. It's what older people do now. You know, we don't really tailgate or anything. We just go to the concert. I noticed a couple observations about concert. I haven't been to a concert in a year or so.
Okay.
I like going to concerts.
I've never been to one. So. Yeah, never been to one. Not my thing.
You got to go to a concert.
It's not
Who's your favorite musical person?
Ludacris.
How do you not say, hey, Dan, you got any extra tickets for TPC? I want to go see Ludacris. It was right there.
Yeah.
That's on you. You had every opportunity to go. I'm going to make this demand of you right now, Aaron.
Okay.
In the next 365 days, there's enough great concerts here in Jacksonville, Florida. You'll find one that you like, somebody you like, and you'll need to go to a concert. Yeah. I'd like you to go to a concert.
Okay.
It may become your thing. You've never been to one. How do you know it's not your thing?
Because I don't like being around a big crowd of people like that.
Okay, well, you go to sporting events?
Seldom.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather watch it on TV.
Okay, so you're not one to go out in public
Not too much.
With big crowds.
Yeah, not.
You
too
don't
much.
like that. Anxieties or just
No, just you know, there's a lot of crazy people in the world, and I try to stay.
Okay.
I guess away
All
from.
right.
You know,
Well, you do you. But I think you're missing out. But I have some concert observations. Number one,
country concert.
As I've gotten older, I much prefer sitting up than I would never want to be on the floor.
Okay.
I don't get that.
Were you on the floor this week?
No. I was sitting wonderfully.
Okay.
Stand up for a few songs. Sit down for a few songs.
Okay.
As I get older, I like that a lot better than
standing
the
dancing
whole time.
and screaming.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a young man's game.
It's a young man's game.
Yeah, the floor is a young man's game.
Like I said, we as older people went to a nice dinner and then we went to the concert.
Sure. Yeah. Like it was the opera or
Number two,
theater.
If you're the star of the show, I have no problem with an opening act.
Okay.
Opening act was
Sure.
fine.
Yeah.
Sweet.
There's a lot of people like the opening act.
Opening acts are usually good. Opening act for Luke Combs was terrific.
Okay.
However, you can't take about an hour of time in between opening act and second act.
Did they have a DJ or anything that
I'm sure there's
bridged it?
Yeah, but everybody's talking. It's fine. But I mean, it's we're getting into the night here now. You're talking about, listen, I'm not Aaron's age here, man. Let's get this party started here. All right, here we go. It's past 9 o'clock here.
And the feature act isn't on
The
yet.
feature act's not even hit the stage.
Were they late?
They weren't late.
No, they takes them that long to turn it over.
Number 3. It's Eric Church. I know Eric. I know a little bit about Eric Church. Not a ton about Eric Church. He's very good. Sings, has a beautiful voice.
I knew the name. I probably recognized some songs, but I couldn't tell you.
Huge band.
Okay.
But here's my question to you, Eric Church fans. Like hardcore fans.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's been doing it for 20 years.
Okay.
He's got like 3 hit songs.
That's it. He's lasted. Well, there are probably more hits if you actually listen to country full time. No?
I listen to a lot of country.
I hear you.
I knew the 3 in a row that we played about, I don't know, an hour and a
I don't
half
like
into
that.
it.
I don't like that.
Now, you got your money's worth. He went for 2+.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, concerts to me are social events.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not a big music guy. Inevitably, no matter what concert, unless I'm going to like Journey or Stones or somebody that you know every single song, and I'm not a big fan of going and sitting and listening to the musical styles and intonations and of songs that I've never heard.
Yeah,
I'm not a big enough music guy to appreciate that.
Well, this was good because I will say this about Eric Church: he had a terrific band. It was very, it's ironic. He has a hit song, Springsteen, one of his hit songs.
Mm-hmm.
And he has it's a country version, but it's a very Springsteen-esque band, like the E Street Band. They're very good. There's a ton of them. I mean, a ton of them. Number 4.
Wow.
Part of being a concert performer is not just singing well,
right,
but entertaining.
Yeah, you communicate. You tell stories.
Communicate.
Yeah.
My man went 45 straight singing before he said, "What up, Jacksonville.
Yeah. You do that early. Get them on your side early.
Do a couple. You do a hit song, another song, and then you welcome. Hey, Jacksonville.
Maybe you should
Let me tell you a story.
Maybe you should be a part of the Eric Church tour and be maybe the program director.
So no, because I talked to some. We talked a lot to some Eric Church people, and
they said stay in your lane.
This is how I stay in my lane, but this is how he does it. Like there's people right now getting ticked because they love Eric Church. He's very.
Well, you haven't said
beloved.
anything disrespectful.
No, but I'm just trying to help him get better.
Yeah. It's funny you bring up the last concert I went to in the one of the last concerts I went to in the arena. We saw Timberlake, and that was the first time for me. And again, this is another sign of probably aging a little bit. But I had never been to a concert where the opening act was a DJ.
Yeah, I did not have that.
Like it wasn't just to entertain you until you went. That was the opening. I don't remember what it was. And he was fantastic, dude. I mean, it was like you want to talk about setting the mood and getting the crowd just right for Timberlake.
Here it is. His concert is not for the fan of country music. His concert is for Eric Church fans. I went to the concert in Tampa on Saturday. Well, that makes sense.
It sounds like you, but that's pretty astute evaluation.
Yeah. Last thing.
We're going to see Casey and the Sunshine Band, by the way.
Wonderful.
Here in town. I don't know where they are, but.
Yeah. I can't imagine they're a ViStar, are they?
No. I think it's like Florida Theater or somewhere.
I think down
at P wanted to do it. I think
down at the St. Aug Amphitheater, we got Steve Winwood coming up.
Okay. Bring me a higher love.
There you go. Last thing.
Okay. This is a hell of a list.
Sitting in the rows, you got to cram through. And
box seats.
I had to toss a couple out of my seat.
I hate when that happens.
Wrong section. Sorry, pal. You're in the wrong section.
Yeah.
I think I'm right. I was asking around, and I think I'm right. I hate to do this to you, buddy, but it's crowded here. You're gonna have to move.
That happens, 100 times at every sporting event.
100%.
People are in the wrong section. No, you're on the other end. Usually, it works fine.
Got to meet the lovely Mrs. Teague, Maddie's
Teagues.
wife.
Okay.
Was at the concert.
Is that Doug's sister?
No.
Okay.
So, but a very nice young lady, and as I told Matt on Twitter, outkicked his coverage. But she was there with her brother because I think she's a big Eric Church fan.
Oh, so Matt himself wasn't there.
Matt was not there.
Gotcha.
No Matt.
You're ready for some scandal. You're going to let him know. I saw your wife. She went with you.
No, because I would have not known it was his
that's
wife
fair.
until she introduced me.
I got you.
So
That's
she
fair.
felt that she was safe.
He is. I've got the right guy. He is brother-in-law with Doug Johnson.
Yes, he is.
So it's his sister then that's married to Dougie.
Don't ask me too many questions.
Well, you've quickly answered the other
Ask
one.
me no questions. I'll tell you no lies.
I thought maybe you knew. All right, looking for a sleeper in the draft? ESPN polled 40 college football coaches, and they've come up with a list of guys they feel are under the radar right now. And these lists are good because they span anywhere they might show up on draft day. So perhaps some, at least some Jaguar perspective we can add to that. And look, if you are among those that feel like the national media is just throws things out there, maybe Travis Hunter agrees with you.
Oh,
we got that when we return
yes,
as well.
you do.
Listening to The Drill. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. This is where the action is.
Baby, why you gonna treat me
Making
this
things
way?
happen so you're never in the dark. 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Who's the next best deal in teal?
Tell us what you're thinking for our first pick.
Catch 1010XL's draft previews. Served by Purple Heart Pools, your veteran pool company. Let AA Automotive and 1010XL guide you through the off-season.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Homeowners, ready to open your home to spring and shut out high energy bills? It's the 1 month only sale with Renewal by Anderson. Right now, buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires April 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Jacksonville, your refund just hit. Don't let it vanish on bills. Superior Fence and Rail doubles it. Match up to $250 on 100 feet or more. Picture this. One-day install transforms your yard into a private oasis with a quality that turns heads. From check to fenced paradise, faster than you think. Call today or visit SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
SuperiorFenceandRail.com. I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, why is it that when you look at how long a store has been in business, that it always seems to be the stores like Underwood's that sell fine quality that have been around the longest?
Frank, that's a question that really doesn't get asked a lot, but it should be. There are a number of reasons, but probably the biggest is because of the endorsements our longtime customers and their pieces of jewelry have given us through the years. You see, when you sell really fine quality jewelry, that piece will last longer and always stay beautiful. It might stay in the same family for generations, and through those years of wear, a lot of compliments will be made and a lot of people will be told where the piece of jewelry came from. You see, at a store like Underwood's, it's our stated goal to be the best jeweler in the South, not the biggest, so everything we do and carry has to help move us toward that goal. And ultimately, it's the satisfied customers wearing fine quality jewelry that have kept Underwood's in Jacksonville since 1928.
Underwood's in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Following the Orange and Blue game, Gator head coach John Summerall spoke on the QB battle.
Both guys have done some good things. That room's done good things as a whole. I'll sit down with all those guys on Monday.
Orlando let one slip away in Boston despite Paolo Banchero's triple-double. The Magic fell and dropped to the 8th seed, setting up a road play-in at Philly. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 9:05 with 68 degrees. The time and temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
All right, welcome back to the show. Appreciate all the comments on Eric Church on the text line, good and bad. College top 25 for Baseball America is out. Gate is up to 7, moving way up. But guess what? 10-1 against ranked opponents this year, and they get number 6 Auburn this week. So
that's the
right
SEC,
back
though, isn't it?
Yeah, UCLA. I think I heard that. Has UCLA won like 27 games in a row or something like that?
In baseball?
I think I heard that. I don't know. Georgia Tech swept FSU. They're second. North Carolina's third. Texas is fourth. They lost 2 to Texas A&M. It looks like Beaver of Oregon State at 5. How's Oregon State stay?
Didn't they win back-to-back a decade ago?
Years ago. And then they, I believe, knocked out FSU last year in the regional, if I'm not mistaken. Auburn 6, Florida 7, Georgia 8th, A&M 9th. That looks like USC 10, Oklahoma 11, FSU down to 13.
Well, I think
here's all you need to know about the SEC. Alabama swept Florida. Florida swept Arkansas. Yesterday, Arkansas finished off the sweep of Alabama. That's the SEC.
Well, when you have a bunch of good teams, that can happen. It wouldn't be unlike Major League Baseball teams sweeping and then getting swept.
We talked a lot about the Masters. Jack in 1975 had a 5-shot 36-hole lead. Everybody expected him to win. He falls 6 shots during a Saturday 73. Sound familiar?
Very.
Regroups, outlasts the legendary leaderboard, wins by 1 at 12 under.
This guy's the exact same storyline.
Exact same
Rory
storyline.
had a 6. He set the record.
Let's look at who the.
What year? 75.
1975.
I'm guessing Weiskopf, Johnny Miller.
Yeah.
Tom Watson.
Final leader.
You know, I don't know. Is Arnold still a prime at 75?
I don't think so.
I don't either. I'd say Weiskopf,
Jack was
Johnny
12
Miller.
under. Johnny was 11.
There you go. Johnny Miller.
Weiskopf was 11.
Nailed it.
Hale Irwin, T4,
another
6
big name.
under. Bobby Nichols, 6 under. Tom Watson, 5 under.
Watson. So there you go. Those big.
But he won by a shot over Miller and Weiskopf.
Real similar. And how old was Jack in 75? He would have been 35 years old.
Famous for
How old is Rory?
35.
What?
Right?
What?
Or is Rory older than?
No, I thought we looked him up.
37?
I thought we said 35, but I could be wrong. I thought we looked him up the other day.
36 as of April 2026.
So he just turned 36. So maybe
birthday May 4th, 1989. So then he'll be 37 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
So
37.
either way, there's a lot of similarities there. What?
Famous for his 40-foot birdie putt on the 16th hole during the final round, Jack.
What number major was that for Jack? That'd be interesting to check. Because 75
Had to be up there.
Yeah, it was up there because he didn't win a
'Cause he
major
went-
from like for a long time, and then he won and then he finally won one in 86. But he definitely, I'd say there's 2 or 3 between 75 and 86.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he was winning major. Like he was winning the play. When did the players first start? 75 maybe.
No, players started like 80, 79, 79.
Because he won.
Oh yeah, he won
at
those in
Sawgrass.
Atlanta though. You're
Yeah.
right.
Oh, it wasn't at Sawgrass.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't win them at Sawgrass.
Either way,
Never
not,
won at Sawgrass.
Not Sawgrass Country Club. I meant not
Yes.
at TPC Sawgrass. That was what Pate run it the first one.
Let me see when Jack here. There's always different things you got to find here.
Yeah,
You get to the majors.
Yeah. But look, Rory ain't getting to 18.
No, God, no.
So that's the point. So I would expect Jack to be at 12 or higher even. But I'm just curious what the greatest of all time.
All right, 1975, he won the Masters.
Yeah.
Then he won the PGA that year.
Mm-hmm.
Then he won the 78 British, the 80 U.S. Open, the 80 PGA, and then the Masters. His last
So
one.
5 more.
Yeah.
So that was his 13th.
Yes.
Wow. 6 for Rory.
He
That
won
is amazing symmetry there, though.
He won his first, though, in 62, and he had 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by 66. He had 6. 67, he had 7. Then he went 68, 69, he didn't win. But this guy, you got to understand, Jack. If Jack wasn't first, he was second.
Right.
18 and 19, right? Isn't that it? 18 majors, 19 seconds?
19 second places.
Yeah, that's freaking incredible.
I'm going to throw some names at you. Tell me what, if anything, you know about him. Luke Altmaier.
Luke Altmaier's quarterback for Illinois.
Yeah. Why is that name? Did he start at FSU or was he?
No.
Why do I know that name? Was he from
Ole Miss, maybe?
So, but he was never local. There's never a local tie to Altmaier. I feel like that name, Anyway, I have in front of me a list of, as compiled by a survey of more than 30 college coaches, potential sleeper picks for the draft.
Okay, Luke's one of them.
Yeah, they got Luke Altmaier, threw for 3,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 5 picks last year.
Okay.
Scouts Inc. rating number 8 quarterback. So, we might. Again, we're not saying these are going to be top draft picks, and the quarterback doesn't do it for me. But he was Haynes King is another one that shows up here.
I like
He's
Haynes
underrated.
King. I don't know how.
I don't know if that
throw it, but he's a tough kid.
Pavia, unranked by Scouts Inc. Some of the scouts, the college coaches say don't sleep on him. He's underappreciated, maybe a little bit. Running backs. Now this may be where the Jags strike. Jonah Coleman.
The Jonah Coleman.
Only 756 rushing yards last year for Washington. That's why he's a sleeper.
Okay.
The number 12 running back is the way, I guess it's PFF, or Scouts Inc. has him.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver, Cyrus Allen from Cincinnati.
Don't know
him. Chris Bell.
Yeah, that's my guy.
It's a big guy. A.J. Brown vibe with him.
Yeah,
Got
I
a
like
big,
Chris
strong
Bell.
receiver. He played at Louisville. So,
I like Chris Bell. By the way, Louisville basketball, big weekend.
Oh, they got that.
Snared 2 of them.
Yeah, they got that.
Kansas kid?
Yeah, Flory.
Yeah.
Cowabunga, I like to call him.
I don't know. Nobody knows. Continue.
Remember Malik Benson?
Yeah.
Benson transferred into FSU from Alabama and then one and done. He went to Oregon. Well, last year he had 43 for 719.
Uh-huh.
And so Malik Benson, the wide receiver out of Oregon with Alabama and FSU roots.
Oh, I was thinking of the running back Benson from FSU. So that was the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, this is a receiver.
Yeah.
Deion Burks, Oklahoma. I remember seeing him make plays. Man, this is a thick list. Tight ends is a place where the Jags may look. These are some pretty. Again, the problem with doing
Flory Badunga and Oregon transfer Jackson Shellstad both went to Louisville. Number 1 and number 17 in the transfer portal.
Well, they need it because they're playing catch up.
Louisville ponied up.
Yeah, my question for Louisville, if they're super excited about this, would be: were you last year a takeaway Flory Badunga, and who's the other one?
The kid from Oregon.
Shellhouse or something like that?
Shellstad. Jackson Shellstad.
Okay, if you take those two guys, never mind. Take Badunga off of Kansas. Were you as good as Kansas last year? Minus Badunga?
Yeah.
I guess, that's my point. At BYU's one of their top guys. Man, it's amazing now, too. Like, the good players and leaders of teams are leaving.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be, that guy would stay and get paid or whatever, and you'd lose some of the, support staff.
If you know anything about the drill and the history of the drill, you know that the drill has certain people who have been longstanding sort of team drill members.
Okay.
And we have one young lady who the drill wants to send thoughts and prayers to today. The drill always backed this young lady. The drill, quite frankly, did not have high hopes for her decades ago. I'm talking about Britt.
Okay.
We used to talk about Britt.
Brittany has Jiffy Feet. And what Jiffy Feet are, that's where you walk into the convenience stores barefoot. When you come out, you got Jiffy Feet. You got that.
Britt had Jiffy Feet, and whenever we talked about her, we would play, "That's Why the Lady is a Tramp."
Yeah, she was a disaster.
Yeah. She shaved her head one time just out of the
You could
blue.
argue she's still very much a disaster.
We didn't think that Britt was going to make it, quite frankly.
I'm still not sure.
Well, I mean,
are you sure?
She's outlived the
Well,
pool.
maybe, because Britt's got to be pushing 50, no?
It's a great question. Let's find out.
Britt is a mess, though. She's still a mess.
There's news on Britt.
Yeah, I can't be good.
She's 44 years old.
Yeah.
We didn't think she'd get past 25, 30.
Well, when you're running around with Jiffy Feet, shaving your head in public bathrooms, it does
wasn't
not.
good.
It doesn't give off the
But
air of stability.
We started rooting for her, quite frankly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yesterday
She was done wrong by a variety of men in her life.
Correct. Yesterday we learned Britt is in rehab, substance abuse.
Okay, well, she should be.
Checked in a few days ago somewhere in the United States.
Well, maybe she'll finally get that help she needs, and she is not.
As one source put it, she realizes she hit rock bottom. Now, rock bottom for Britt is rock bottom because she's been rock bottom before. She has issues with drugs, particular Adderall and alcohol for years. During her many trips to Mexico, she would replenish her Adderall supply.
Sure you would. Why else would you go to Mexico?
Part of the reason she's gone to rehab is because of her pending DUI case.
That'll happen.
That happened March 4th.
She has had some posts that are just out there, dude, through the years, some dancing and stuff. You can tell. Look, man, if you've ever been fortunate enough to have anyone around you who's on pills, you see it in their eyes.
Yeah.
It's just, they may as well have signs in their eyes that are flashing, dude.
We're rooting for Britt to
Well,
bounce
again,
back.
at least to my knowledge, has she been to anything other than court ordered?
Yeah, this is one on her own. This is a voluntary.
I think that it's what they always say. You got to hit your rock bottom. Some of these people before they
College baseball
turn
top
around. 25
rankings. That's on 3.
Someone's saying Altmaier started at FSU. Is that not correct?
No, started Ole Miss.
Yeah, I don't know. Same as me. Maybe Altmaier was an FSU commit, and then Norvell went a different direction. That's what it was.
He decommitted the following year.
Yeah, all right. I knew there was a name that tied him in at least somewhat. At least
Committed to FSU in 2020. Chose the Seminoles over Bama, LSU, and others. Yeah.
How about, it would be a very, 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 very bad pairing. I mean, you if you put a camera into this room, it would have to go on the dark web.
Okay.
But just two kids seeking rehab help. We bunk up Tiger and Brittany. what might happen there.
Oh,
Good
God.
Lord. Tiger would fall into his other vice real quick, wouldn't he? His other addiction would come out real quick. Oof.
Oh.
You're listening to The Drill. It's the Next Gen
dear.
Roofing Monday on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
1010XL keeps it live and local even longer. Go into the night with Rick Ballou.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's got 2, maybe 3 good seasons left.
Then it's Hacker After Dark.
I think his record speaks for itself.
Evenings on 1010XL.
Attention business owners and sales professionals. Still hearing, I need to think about it? Pat McManaman from Sandler Sales. We can help. There's a 2-day sales boot camp in Jacksonville, May 13th and 14th. We'll show you how to handle objections and close more deals without being pushy. Call us at 904-646-1900 for more details. 646-1900. Let's get your business and top-line revenue growing.
Beat the spring cleaner rush and call Zero Res. Hicken here. Step into a fresher, cleaner home this spring with Zero Res. You might think because you mop off and your floors are clean, they're actually collecting dirt that isn't obvious to the eye. After a while, that hardwood or the tile of the LVP looks dull. This is where Zero Res can help. This month, get 20% off all hard floor cleaning and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $135. I know you're thinking, what do I do? Well, you call them. 287-5727, 287-5727, or go online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Make sure to ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res! Spell it forwards or backwards. Spells the same. Zero Res.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
If fishing is in your DNA, hop in the boat with Captain Kevin. It's the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show. Brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss and Royal Pest Services.
Thursday nights at 6.
On 1010XL AM.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting. Repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting!
All right, gang, Hicken here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Nobody but nobody takes better care of your skin care needs, your skin care products, and Beaches Dermatology. And I'm telling you, at some point in time, it's going to warm up again here in the Sunshine State. They just want to remind you, even when you're outside in the cold, if the sun is out, protect that skin. Protect that skin. Protect those ears. Second most common place of skin cancer, I'm told. Be careful. Long sleeve dry fits, sunscreen, floppy hats, whatever it takes. Just be careful out there. That's all that we ask. And if something does show up, then you may have to go see Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. But you know what? Don't worry. They've been taking great care of me for decades. I appreciate them all so very much. Here's what you do. Something shows up, you make an appointment. You go online, beachesdermatology.com, find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solano Road. I appreciate all those folks out there. Great people. Recommend them highly. For all your skincare needs, all your skincare products, Beaches Dermatology, beachesdermatology.com.
Best Bet is #1. That's right, Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine have one-card poker, the fastest and easiest card game to learn and play. Play one card at a time, and the highest card wins even money. If the card values are the same, it's time for war, just like the game you remember. You must be 18 years or older to play. Learn all the games at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back to the show.
I mean, Shazam Spotlight, I've saved it so as not to ruin your mood early in the program.
Yeah.
What's the Shazam Spotlight brought to you by ShazamAuto.com, the Murray Ford Superstores. My friends down in Stark, up in Kingston, will do right by you. You'll have a great car buying experience. Also a Murray Superstore, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. See that in Stark as well. Well, here we are, a couple of weeks into the baseball season. And
Yes.
only one team is yet to lose the series. Remember how I grasped onto that after the split?
I did.
Yeah.
I remember
and
it well.
that team, after taking 2 out of 3 against Cleveland, the Braves at 10-6, the only team that hasn't lost the series yet. Man, no. Usually in baseball, there's 1 or 2 teams that just run out hot.
Nobody.
Not this year. I mean, it's
Nobody.
very
Dodgers.
Dodgers are 11-4.
Yep.
Braves are 10-6.
Well, Dodgers will be 14-4 here in about 3 days.
I take it your Mets are going to L.A.
Starting tonight.
Oh boy.
Or
Oh,
the
you got a quick turnaround too. You got to get right on the plane and fly out there. Where do you
Thank
go
you.
from the Dodgers? What's
Cubs.
Dodgers Cubs. That's not an easy the Cubs are off to. Although you say a slow start, but a lot of these divisions, like everyone is between 9-8 and 7-8.
I know.
What are the Yankees right now?
They lost 5 in a row.
Wow.
It seems like I was asked a question before my team ever played a game, or I was told a comment how they like to win 2 games before the Braves win any. Might want to try winning another one there, Big Mouth. You're 8-7.
Dear.
You're 8-7.
Shots fired.
Big bad Yankees. All like just walking around here like we were the rooster in the hen house.
Oh no!
And now you're a little 8-7 ball club. Let me check. Hick, yeah, 10's more than 8, isn't it?
And
it's
10. You're 10-6.
And is 6 less than 7?
10-6.
Yeah, you want to give me? Just chart me a progress report when we do the handoff today. I need an update on that. I'm going to win 2 before the Braves win any.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Nobody. 6-10 is the worst record, man. You got a lot.
Yeah,
of
it's crazy. I mean, usually somebody right now is 2-13.
Yeah.
11-4 is pretty. I mean, that does kind of.
That's good.
That suffices as quote running away or out. But the Padres are a good baseball team. The Padres have finally arrived, Hick, where they're not just going to be flare up one year and be gone the next. They put together a good enough nucleus there. They'll be
Brew
a
Crew's
playoff
lost
team.
5 in a row too. We'll have to call the Kinger and check in on him.
Luncher. They were 8-2 and off to a fantastic start, and the stories were being written about. Here's Milwaukee. No matter what they do, they're always in it. It's a long season. I'd love to see the Pirates hold up 9-6. They're off
But
to
you
a.
do. I mean, it's just. I just feel bad for my boys and me and.
Your Mets fans, you mean?
Oh yeah, I freaking hate that team right now. I hate that team with every fiber. I hate David Stern's guts. I would throw
That's the
punch
GM
that.
for the
I'd
Mets.
throw punch that SOB right in the neck if I could.
Violent urge.
Run prevention. Yeah, here's run prevention for you, Dave. Carson Benj made a nice catch yesterday that prevented 2 runs from scoring, which means we would have lost 3-0 instead of 1-0. You dumbass. Because you got to have guys, I don't know, Dave, who can hit the baseball. And when you're trotting out Jared Young, if I'm Carlos Mendoza, I'm like, hey, I don't know what to do. You guys tell me. This is what he gave me. This is what he gave me.
What is Jared Young's story? Was he a free agent?
He's a 30-year-old journeyman.
I never
He was with
heard
us
of him.
last year.
I never
mean,
heard of him.
It's fine.
Why is he so? Yeah, I don't.
Shouldn't be on the team.
I thought of all of the missteps.
We DFA'd a relief pitcher yesterday who we
Lovelady.
signed for a what? Huh?
Was it Lovelady?
No, Dickey.
I saw they got rid of him.
Dickey took it a couple
Okay,
days ago.
all right.
Then Louis Garcia took one yesterday in the
no.
chops. But he don't care. He got 1.75 this year. So
Paid a man his money.
I got my money. I'll go somewhere else. I'll
Sure.
pitch.
The one offseason move that I trusted the least, like Simeon for Nemo, I was okay with Bichette, and but I never liked. It's not just losing Alonso, but replacing him with a non-power hitting first baseman.
Stupid.
How's he doing? How's that guy?
He's got Achilles tendonitis. He's broken.
So he hadn't been playing much.
He's playing on and off. He can't run. He can't hit. He's.
I think the Alonso more than any of them. Just that's your guy.
Yeah.
That's like Mr. Met. Doing this
Smart
whole
move.
thing. Yeah.
Great move.
Yeah. Didn't mean to get you
Take
going.
away those 3 homegrowns, McNeil 2. McNeil's better than Beatty, who is like the utility guy this year. Alonso's better than anybody we put at first. And Nimmo's better than any outfielder we have not named Soto. So how did you make the team better, jackass?
Sometimes, and we do this in sports, sometimes you feel like we've been running it back with
Now-
the same core and we're not getting there. We've
Right.
got to try something different. That's not always the answer.
Now, Alonso, in fairness, is hitting 190. But Nimmo and McNeil are both doing fine.
Well, and Alonso last year was hitting 190.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? One last year, the year he started so slow?
Oh.
He had 1 year where he started slow. Or did he?
Lindor is the one who every April just
Yeah, what is the
sucks.
deal? And you worry that 1 year it's not going to turn around. He's going to end the year hitting 220.
I'm just depressed.
I hear you, bro. I was there last year when we started terrible and it never got better. You're not that bad, but the lack of offense was what's alarming. You scored the. I'll give you another one too. The Phillies have scored 53 runs, man. They're not scoring either.
Yeah, the Phillies are kind of like us. Here's the exciting news for the Metropolitans as we start to peek ahead to the big showdown today with where we're 6-8 in our last 14 out there in LA. We're going to trot out Pete Peterson, who his last 2 times out has gotten his absolute I don't know how to I can't say it, but hasn't done
He's had his hat handed to him?
Yes.
Got his hat handed to him.
Yeah, so Pete will be on the bump tonight.
Okay.
And then Wednesday, when we go play him, we'll go ahead. Well, we got McLean tomorrow, but
that's a good one.
But they got Yamamoto.
He's pretty good.
And then Wednesday we get Shohei. So we appreciate that. That should be a lot of fun.
Well, the Dodgers, it was always the Dodgers. They were the pick, and, they'll win it all, and we'll just all see who can do the best job of scaring them. Like last year, the Blue Jays get the award. They scared the Dodgers the most, but this season will end like the last 2.
Very exciting.
With those bastages in blue hoisting a banner.
Well, if they don't, you'll lose the bet.
Yes, I will.
And I will say this, in the personal battle that's about to occur here with the Knicks and the Hawks, you might want to get that March Slapness done before Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, because
I'm not the one waiting. I don't know what to say.
Because if the Knicks somehow lose to the Hawks, man, it is gonna be like I'm gonna muster everything I can get in terms of velocity.
Yeah, that's I don't want to pay for the sins of Jalen Johnson. That doesn't seem fair.
Well, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're already contemplating the very real possibility that the Knicks will lose to the Hawks in round 1.
Getting knocked out for a Hawks victory over the Knicks.
No. If you, I would take getting knocked out for
an
this
NBA
is
championship.
Yeah, I might consider it. Well, you can cold cock knock me out, and as long as there's no permanent damage. If we know that there's no permanent damage on the other side,
somebody's got to catch you on the way down.
I guess
that's where you get hurt. Bang your head off the turf or something.
There's nothing positive. There's no plus side to any of that.
No
whether
plus
you
side.
fall, once you get cold cocked to unconsciousness, you probably are a losing battle.
Yeah, Knicks Hawks.
It's all gravity at that point.
Starts Saturday.
I saw that the movie there with Ryan Gosling where he's up in space. Have you seen that one yet? Project Hail Mary. Have you heard of
I
that
heard
one?
it's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Very long.
Was it on? Is it on stream already, or did you go to the movie theater?
Yeah, I didn't go to the
Oh,
theater.
you pirated it,
Yeah,
huh?
I may have. Or pay VOD maybe. I don't know, but I did watch it this weekend. Yeah, it was true, but it was good. Yeah, it was very, very
You're
good.
a cheater.
I don't know. It was long.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was long. No, I'm sure somebody's taking it out of my deal.
Yeah.
I just hit play. Sometimes they charge you, sometimes they don't.
What is it? Hail Mary, like we got to save the earth. This is only what's
I
gonna
don't
work.
want Project Hail. Yeah, the end of the bottom line is sending a crew, out into space
Kinda
to
like,
get something done.
Shades of Armageddon.
Yeah, there's another one where I can't remember the movie. Or if it was a show where they actually go to, this is not that.
Did
but
they mix in?
There was one where they had to go to this. There was a movie a while where they had to go to the sun. Did anyone see that one?
Did they mix in a big party like Project X?
No, this is a one man show. It's a Ryan Gosling show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's
pretty
sort of a
much.
Tom Hanks in space,
Kinda.
Castaway in space.
Kinda. You got a lot of flashbacks and other things involved. So he's not the only. It's not a one man show.
Is there a
but-
love interest for the goose?
I don't want to go any more into the
Did
movie.
he talk at all
This
about
one's
his-
literally still in the theaters.
Did
I
he-
don't want to give away every spoiler.
Did he talk about?
It was a good movie.
Did he talk about it at all? His days of playing high school ball for the Titans.
Was he in that movie? Remember the Titans?
What do you mean? Was
Ryan
he in that?
Gosling? He was.
We had to take him out and put Petey in
Did
because
we?
he couldn't
Yeah.
cover the guy.
I saw Remember the
Get
Titans.
Petey in there.
When did Remember the Titans come out? Like 02, 03 maybe? Back in the early 2000s?
No, I think it was in the 90s.
In the
Pretty
90s even?
Pretty sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw Remember the Titans when it came out, and I've not seen it since. So the details on Remember the Titans aren't great for me.
I've only seen it one time.
Yeah, that's it. It was good.
2000, September 23rd, 2000.
Yeah, it was good.
Hell of a movie.
I thought it was 99.
He's not wrong.
Close enough.
Let's do this. Let's grab a break, come back, and maybe do some New York City
All right,
headlines.
perfect. So Next Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
Put Petey in.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Jags, Gators, high school heroes. 1010XL covers it all. The 1010XL network is now streaming on YouTube and all your favorite social channels. At 1010XL.
Alert! Alert! Termite swarms are active right now in Jacksonville, and once they get inside, damage can happen fast. Termites don't knock, they silently attack the structure of your home, leaving behind costly repairs and long-term headaches. Protect what you've worked hard for with the proven protection homeowners trust. Terminix with advanced termite treatment and prevention solutions. Visit Terminix.com and schedule your free termite inspection today.
Instant Keys is turning 25, a quarter century of saving the day when your keys mysteriously vanish. Seriously, it was just in my pocket. Or when that remote fob decides to quit working.
The dealership is such a hassle.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, house keys, transponders, re-keys, and even high-tech smart locks. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you for honest, professional locksmith service. Use Instant Keys.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Fred Taylor. If you've been in an auto accident, you need a team who knows how to get you back on your feet and back to your life. At North Florida Medical Center, they don't just treat the injury, they treat the whole person, from physical therapy to pain management. North Florida Medical Center has a team of experts ready to help you heal and recover. I trust the team here at North Florida Medical Center, and you can too. So don't wait. Call North Florida Medical Center and get the care you deserve.
Hey, Hickett here for my friends at ITP Partners. We're facing interesting economic times, right? Dow goes up, Dow goes down, Dow goes up, Dow goes down. Tariffs, I can't make sense of it, but my guys at ITP Partners can. Jacksonville folks taking care of my Jacksonville money, and that is a comforting thing. It's the experience, it's the expertise, it's the knowledge, and it's the openness of Chris Bryan, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, and Reed Wingate. They're always there for me, right? Always there for me. And listen, 3 generations of Hickens have invested at ITP Partners, and they listen, and they give us each individualized strategies where our goals become their priorities. It's a great time to get in the game. ITP Partners are always there to help. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Easy to get a hold of, or call 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners. They're my financial partners for life.
Springtime is the perfect time to get your home organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and storage for any space and budget. Make an appointment to tour their showroom on Phillips Highway and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off free installation and 18 months special financing. Schedule your free consultation at 904-878-9393 or find them online, closetsbydesign.com.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, my nugget is the Gators are 10-1 against ranked opponents in baseball. It's a fascinating statistic. It's the best. It's the best in the country. And at their very best, they can beat anyone. And at their very worst, they can lose to anyone. It's amazing.
I got a couple of nuggets that would be inspired by the Masters. There's some interesting symmetry there, as Dan was pointing out, that Jack won the Masters in 1975 in almost the exact same form and fashion. He had a 5-shot lead after 2 rounds, blew the lead, and then held everyone off to win 12-11. Basically exactly what Rory McIlroy did to claim his 6th yesterday. And if you're looking for the real key to McIlroy's victories, 11 under par, 12 under, what do you have, 11 under?
12.
12 under. 12 under par. He went 10 under on the par 5s. I mean, you're gonna win Augusta. You're gonna have a week like that on the par 5s, and Scotty didn't. Scotty was 5 under par on the par 5s.
And I just don't think
lost
he
5 shots there.
What's amazing about that performance, I don't think he played the par 5s particularly well. I know he didn't hit the fairways.
Yeah. He did.
But he
a lot of birdies. I don't think he had an eagle either. He got his by making birdies.
He putted well.
And by the way, it's not just Scheffler was only 5 under.
Mm-hmm.
He had 2. He only scratched under par on 3 of the holes.
Mm-hmm.
He made 2 eagles. I'm sorry,
wow.
2 eagles, 2 birdies, and a bogey on the par 5. So, he didn't have the volume. He was never like, if he could have just had one of those where he had a 2-shot punch.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it. Instead, he was getting 0. Number 2 is a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
You got to birdie that hole, bro.
Yeah, you got
You just hit it right over the green. You're right. And why are you putting it? What are you, a 13 handicapper? Chip it up to the hole.
I part pink dogwood.
I know you did. I was thinking that yesterday when Scotty.
I'll tell you the amazing.
Did not.
When I was with the guy I played with Saturday, and now it's fun because we were at this a party, and now it's fun because all of our buddies are so tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, I can see that.
So tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. But when we're together, it's kind of fun. But number 8 from these guys are good, and you're not surprised. But man, how they get that ball on the green in two shots,
that uphill.
Oh my God, it's just honestly.
I tell you how they carry the 3-woods 280. That's how.
I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
All right, let's do some New York City headlines.
Let's
What do you
do
say,
it, baby? Brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners, the very best in cleaning. 3. Hold on. 3 different locations to serve you. They've been doing. Michael P. Harris, the family, been doing this for 35 years. That means stability and success. Dry cleaning, laundry, bedding. Award-winning bridal gown preservation. If it's got fabric, they can clean it. Free pickup and delivery, gang. Oceanside Cleaners. Live them, learn them, love them. They're the very, very best. And a new location down in St. Aug between Marsh Creek and Sea Colony. Hit it, Aaron.
Actual headlines from today's New York City periodicals.
Headlines. Penthouse Pet was married to porn star involved in fatal crash before engagement to billionaire Swalwell backer.
They all sound like peas in a pod. They sound like perfect matches.
Not going back, missing mom told friend she was scared of boating with hubby in chilling text sent after couple briefly split.
This story, like so many of them, seemed like an episode of Dateline. It's exactly who you thought it was from the very beginning. And this dude pushed his wife overboard and made up a story.
Coachella performer suffers X-rated wardrobe malfunction before sprinting off stage.
Now, Coachella and Burning Man, those are different things?
Different things.
Okay.
Teacher busted for allegedly having sex with student. Fling exposed after victim lied to parents.
Now, it seems like more and more it's these women throwing down with these 15-year-old boys. I don't understand. I don't understand any of it. What's wrong with people?
Ding dong. Terrifying video shows standoff between homeowner and creep who broke into his house with wife and daughter inside.
That guy waited way too long to beat that guy's A because that guy was Dork City. He had lost his mind. He got arrested, and he's where he should be, away from civilization.
Brit posts bizarre butt-slapping dance video hours before entering rehab.
That sounds like it might be worth a watch.
Doctors expose buffalo hump as potential sign of hidden health conditions. Do not have a buffalo hump.
Sir, could you sit down for a second?
I got some
Is it allergies, doc? Do I have a sinus infection? I'm afraid to tell you, Mr. Prosser, you have a buffalo
You have a buffalo hump.
Where is that exactly?
I'm not
Do I
gonna-
want to know?
I don't know. Oh, boy. Damn it, Janet. Broadway's Rocky Horror Revival limits audience participation. Disappointing fans. It's going to be hard.
If you can't play along with that dork movie, then why do you go to see it to begin with? You can't cut down on the interaction. The interaction is what makes the movie the movie.
Mom gets face ripped apart by rescue dog after suffering seizure.
I guess the rescue dog doesn't know what rescue means.
Oh, boy.
Apparently it means attack.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
A rescue dog. Oh, that was her rescue dog. I see. It wasn't like a, emergency worker.
Pop singer pokes fun at Justin Bieber's bizarre Coachella 26 performance. What the bleep?
In other news, Justin Bieber was at Coachella.
Yeah.
Where's Coachella? California?
Get your tissues. Southwest Crew surprises 2-year-old cancer patient with emotional tribute on final trip. So very proud of you.
She's 2. She doesn't understand a word you're saying.
Oh.
It's nice for the parents, maybe, I guess. But, she's 2. She doesn't know colors.
Out of this world, amazing otherworldly next step for Artemis program after successful flight to the moon.
We're going now to Venus. We're going on a Project Hail Mary.
Fire on the water, strikes on alleged drug boats, kill 5, leave 1 survivor in Eastern Pacific.
Yeah, it's like a video game now at this point, isn't it?
Sleeping homeless woman crushed by garbage truck claw, and her family demands answers.
Here are the answers. You're a great family. You're allowing your sister, daughter, cousin to sleep next to a dumpster, so I don't know who you're complaining to.
Festival furnace, scantily clad festival goers swelter as they wait an hours-long line to get a coffee at Coachella.
Coachella sounds like it's somewhat of a disaster.
Coachella.
Yeah? Sounds like...
No, we don't do it again.
We only
Just
do
one time
That'll
only.
do
That's it. There's
That'll do
more,
it to
but
it.
it's so many.
Yeah.
By the way,
That's the
video,
city.
I will say this about the space ride.
Okay.
The video of our boys and lady, the astronauts, in the module as they're breaking through the atmosphere when it's 75 degrees here and 5,000 degrees outside. And they know this, and they're like, I mean, that's a little bit nerve-wracking, peeps.
It almost looks like a movie scene.
I mean, he's like...
It's everything but the jaw, the cheeks flapping in the wind.
Come on!
I will say this, I happened to catch...
Wow. That's a wower to me.
I caught the splashdown. I put it trying to watch the Mets game, and it's for some reason it was carrying an ABC feed of the splashdown. It looked like everything went exact. It couldn't have gone more perfect. It sounds like.
If something happened on the re-entry, I assume you're just vaporized. It's 5,000 degrees, bro.
That's usually where. Yeah, that's what happened. When the Challenger blew up, wasn't it on re-entry?
No,
it was already through and coming down.
Challenger was going up.
Oh, which one wasn't there one coming? Oh no, it was going up when it happened. Okay.
Did one of them blow up on the re-entry?
I don't think. Maybe not. Maybe the closest was that Apollo, 13 or whatever, where they had the issues and they thought they might.
Multiple SpaceX Starship vehicles have broken apart or exploded. That should give you some wonderful...
that's more like the unmanned things, like when Elon sending them. Remember when Elon first started, like every other one, they would blow up on the way back?
Yeah. Columbia disintegrated as it re-entered the atmosphere over Texas and Louisiana.
Okay. Columbia, that's the one.
Yeah, that's it. It was the second of the 2 space shuttle missions to end in disaster after the Challenger crew in 86. This was 2003.
Yeah,
they're coming in.
Yeah. And
it just... They didn't. You come in at the wrong angle. It's amazing how they figure this crap out.
By the way, why anybody on God's green earth would want to get in a rocket and go to space is beyond me, bro.
Man, it's the last
Are you
frontier.
kidding me?
These are
I
the
don't
challenges
care.
of the voyage of
Yeah,
the Starship Enterprise.
It really is the last. Accent on last, the way some of these things work out.
Dear.
We have one more. We have an update on Justin Bieber, and this makes a little more sense.
Baby,
Or did you say this?
Oh.
Did you see what the actual backlash is? Did you say that in the?
No, I didn't
yeah.
say the actual.
Your man Justin Bieber, $10 million, by the way, he got for playing Coachella. Yeah, he went up on stage and he played YouTube videos of his songs. So he didn't perform them. He sat there and played the YouTube videos of his songs. What in?
You kidding me?
What in gosh name?
They paid him $10 million to do that.
Well, they probably didn't know he was going to do that. We'll be back with more. Put a wrap on this big bad show.
Dear.
It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we know not every injury happens on game day. Sometimes it's rolling your ankle, weekend yard work, or just playing catch with your kids. That's why we built a team of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons, experts in everything from knees and shoulders to spine and sports injuries in hand. Whether you're chasing championships or chasing your dog, we've got you. Learn more at osjax.com. That's osjax.com.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Frank Frangie here, and Big Chief Tire makes it easier than ever to get the tires you need with the Big Chief credit card. No annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, and right now, $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and get the tires you need today. That's Big Chief Tire.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate Chessman.
At most companies, people start on the ground floor and work their way up to the corner office. At Checkmate, I started on the ground floor, and almost 20 years in, that's still where I am, making ground floors look awesome, one garage at a time.
Well, I started as a pawn and worked my way up to king.
No, you didn't. Some guy drew you as a king. I asked them to give you a roller, so at least you'd look like one of the guys.
Yes, I rather would have preferred a sword.
At Checkmate, I work personally with our teams to perfect the preparation and application techniques that make Checkmate floors beautiful and durable.
And I keep things classy with my adorable accent.
Beautiful floors?
Check. Guaranteed to last?
Check. The finishing touch your home deserves? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Back to the program. Rory's got a green jacket again. Says he keeps the other one in his keeps the other one in his wardrobe, in his closet. Simple as that. So now he has 2 as he goes back-to-back, just the 4th in history to do that back-to-back, and they're spaced out pretty nice. It was Rory, then it was Tiger, then it was Faldo, and then it was Jack. So, yeah, impressive performance all the way around. And, again, a little bit of a gut check because he fell 3 shots back, could have easily folded. Found his way back with birdies on 7 and 8. Got to the turn where the Masters really gets started and was able to play good golf coming in with a birdie on 12 and a birdie on 13, and ended up with a bogey on 18, but had a 2-stroke lead going into 18. So he takes home his 6th Grand Slam, his 6th major. So impressive performance by Rory McIlroy. Scotty Scheffler, you got to eliminate those early round mess ups. I mean, a 74.
Early tournament rounds, right? He started too slow in many cases. And what did we say Scheffler's at? He's at 4 majors?
4 majors.
Or is it 5? Only 4?
First golfer in Augusta since 1942 to play Saturday and Sunday without a bogey.
And it wasn't enough.
And it was not enough. But you're 12 back, that's what happens.
Need a couple more birdies on those par 5s. The last time I'll hammer it home today. But Rory, 10 under par on those gettable par 5s at Augusta. And Scheffler only 5 under, and man, he seemed like he had decent birdie looks, 3 or 4 times on those holes over the course of the 4 days. If he just converts 1 or 2 of them, of course, they make shots up in other areas where you're not counting on. At the end of the day, for the first time in a while, golf is feeling tennis-like top-heavy. Like there are 2 dudes way better than everyone else.
It'll be interesting to watch going forward if that stays the same. Ron, can you play us out of here, please?
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Good morning, Mike.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well.
What's cooking on Monday edition of Jaguars Today?
Well, we will not be breaking down the Masters, unfortunately.
Maybe you could break down former Jaguar Roy Robertson Harris's charity golf
tournament. Yeah, I wasn't there, but I heard you guys talking about it today. Well, that's cool. But
I thought it was cool, man.
Doing it in the area and all that.
Urban was supposed to be there, but he ended up at a Roy Roberts charity event.
Roy Roberts.
Down the road and somewhere.
Roy Roberts.
He meant to
Oops.
Yeah, so we'll talk about what...
We got a draft next week.
We do have a draft next week, but, I don't think a whole lot's changed on that front other than, now you know that Trayvon's here for the long term as opposed to potentially, playing on the 5th-year option and all that kind of stuff. But I think what's interesting is the outside of Jacksonville reaction to Travis Hunter. It's not just the, repeating of the same stuff that Gladstone and Liam Cohen have been saying for months and packaging it as new reporting, but I feel like there's an undercurrent. Like, Travis Hunter replied to Ian Rappaport's tweet, and I would say 90% of the replies to Travis Hunter were like, shut your damn mouth, you ain't nothing. Like, there's so much open rooting against Travis Hunter, and maybe I just didn't notice it before, but it seems like a thing.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Well, from certain fan bases, like Cleveland, it is incentivized to make it look as good for them as possible. The Jets are still, every time you see anybody with a Jets fan in the headline, they're just bitter that they got Zach Wilson. I mean, that's truly what I think it is. But I don't know I don't know if Jacksonville came up too quick and people like the idea of them being kind of the redheaded stepchild out there, whatever it is. But there's something about this situation where I'm just seeing such a tidal wave of people actively rooting against him, trying to pursue what I would think would be a pretty cool dream. Like if he were doing it in another market and it wasn't Tennessee or Houston or Indy, I think we'd all be rooting for him. Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't know.
That's fair.
So
have a great show.
One of the real potential, incredibly bright surprises would be having Travis Hunter for a whole year and getting to see what it is. They saw in him when they drafted him and did everything that they had to do to make sure that they could. So
I have a quick question for both of you. I'm just looking at this list and
the list
off the beaten path.
List question.
Just real quick before I get out of here. Who's the greatest Major League Baseball shortstop of all time?
Who you gonna put on that list? You're gonna have Ripken, Jeter, A-Rod. He played a lot of time there.
You got 2, 4, and 5 on this particular.
2, 4, and 5. So who's 1? Who am I missing?
1 and 3.
Who's
not Ozzie Smith?
Ozzie 7.
Yeah, he's all defense.
Yeah, for sure.
Who they got?
Honest Wagner.
at
Okay.
1.
I didn't even know it was a shortstop, to be honest. I thought
And-
Honus Wagner was a second baseman.
This is
I did too. I think Rogers Hornsby
Maybe
was the
that's what
second
it is.
baseman.
He was. This is a fair one. Ernie Banks.
Yeah, it's a good one. Where's Jeff Blauser? Is he not on?
He did not make the
That's
list.
too bad.
Yeah.
Barry Larkin, 8th. Robin Yount, 6th.
Didn't Ernie switch positions though?
He may have.
I think he
hit
switched to
500.
outfield like halfway through his
Who did?
career.
Ernie?
Banks.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure he switched positions. Like, I don't know.
I think to really,
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
a
going to
good
be,
question.
if you're going to be considered one of the game's all-time shortstops, you kind of need to play shortstop your whole career. You need to be Ripken, Jeter. You need to play that position, Ozzie, whoever it is.
Right. A-Rod
He
switched
played
to
shortstop for
third.
9 years.
Yeah.
Due to knee injuries, he moved to first in 62. He played 1,125 games at short, 2-time MVP at short, set the NL record for home
Well,
runs at
two-time
short.
MVP at
Yeah,
short.
He's a very good
Yeah.
player. Obviously, he's a great player. And I don't
It
think
sounds
he's-
like injuries made him move, so at least that would be part. If you played 10 years or 9 years,
Ernie Banks,
at a position-
500 home runs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the few when we were
Yeah.
kids, back
Yeah.
when that number was like 7.
Was he 5'11"? Is he one of the 5'11 guys?
5'12".
5'12". All right.
Yeah. Well, have a great show.
Thank you.
All right,
Jaguars
Mike and
today.
Tony getting ready.
Yeah, Jaguars today's coming up next. It's been a Next Gen Roofing Monday. We will see you tomorrow.
Time to swerve.
Swerve, swerve, swerve.